and welcome back to Session 5 of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where today we'll probably, since, you know, we're kind of already early into Chapter 3, we did do some exploring of the island yesterday, we'll probably be diving quite headfirst into the next case as we proceed onwards. The only thing of interest is that, well, Fuyahiko, we don't really know his condition. I imagine he's an eye down, but beyond that, we'll have to wait and see as we press on up the stairs and get a move on. I imagine we'll find out sooner rather than later if he's okay or not. The faces of everyone who gathered at the restaurant all look somewhat light-hearted. Everyone must be really happy that Fuyahiko's safe.
Then...
The day ended halfway yesterday, so let us try to put together our information about the new island.
Jeez!
In the end, we couldn't even find a way to escape from this island, right? Seriously, you guys are useless. I'll let you a much help.
Yes!
But there's a music venue.
I see.
I got that, but what about the clues that we really need? Clues like information about this island, or anything that might help us understand, what's happening to us. In the town with all these machines, I found a clue contained within a file inside one of the laptops. I still don't know why you're so, like, freely allowed to be with us again, Nagito. You really can't be trusted. You saw that too? I was told about that by Nagito, so I checked it as well.
This too.
I saw it too. It's about the fact that Hope's Peak Academy has already been destroyed. Hope's Peak Academy's been destroyed?
Whoa.
It's probably just another one of Monokuma's pranks. There's no way Hope's Peak Academy would fall. Ha ha ha. Played the first game, yes it has. But even if it is a prank, it's not something he should be allowed to do.
Damn it.
A symbol of hope getting destroyed? It's not something you should even joke about. Yeah, coming from you, Mr. Despair Kid. Well, if you're still wondering about it, it might be better to just confirm it for yourself. If I remember to do it, I'll give it a try.
How pitiful.
So basically, on that island, we found no way to escape, nor any useful clues this time around. Yeah, sounds about right, Gundam. Oh, hold on. It's this time again, not this time around. Alright, fair enough, dude. You don't have to correct us each time.
See?
However, it is not all bad news. Fuyahiko will be able to return to us. That guy pisses me off, but he sure makes me happy to think that he's going to come back to us. He's recovering extremely well, so I'm pretty sure he can be discharged from the hospital in a week. However, he's probably lost the use of his right eye forever. You totally deserve that. Oh, shut up, Hiyoko.
Man.
Hey, aren't you going a little too far? Man, I sure did eat. I'm stuffed today. Oh, hello, Akane. Did you zone into any of the conversation?
Sheesh.
You certainly eat a lot, without even listening to what the others were saying. Okay then, since I'm stuffed, I should go train now.
Oh?
Train, you say? You hate training. How rare of you.
Yo.
If I don't do it, I won't get stronger. I have to do it. Bye now.
Oh my.
She's like really pumped up.
Huh?
I hope she's not thinking about doing anything bad. With that, our morning meeting ended, and we all went back to our cottages. Give us, like, lots of free days, then. Now then, what should I do today? Like, give us, like, 3 or 4 days of free time. That'd be nice, so I actually get time to hang out with everyone. Because the game highly recommended to me that I should be hanging out with Gundam to try and get his special ability. I imagine you won't get it on rank 1, but I will at least entertain that for a bit, and go hang with Gundam at least once before we go back to doing what I usually do, which is only hang out with the girls. Because I want to hang out with Ibuki more, I want to hang out with Chiaki a little more, and I want to hang out with Sonya a bit. So we'll go to Gundam first, and then we'll just expand from there. Wherever Gundam may be. There he is, I saw him. We ran straight past him. I did off-screen, to save the hassle, spend some more mono coins to get some presents, so I have a few more bits and bobs here and there. Queen's straitjacket. Oh right, no, that's a fetish thing. Okay, let's move on. Jewelry. Oh, do you think? I'm trying to think what Gundam would like. So maybe a rabbit picture book, but that's something I'd rather give to Sonya because I feel like she would be an Alice in Wonderland fan. Call it a hunch. I do like, I've got to find it. I picked up something And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Where is it? No. There it is. The Hagakure crystal ball. You know, the one that got smashed to smithereens in the first game. It's like a broken crystal ball held together with adhesive tape. The previous owner used this item to predict the future. 30% of the time, he was accurate 100% of the time. I got a laugh out of seeing that. I was like, okay. Oh, what to give him? Do you think he'll like another battle, the first of a series of Yakuza films? Let's try that.
This too.
Those who open the door to pandemonium and gaze upon the other side will awaken new power. However, in exchange, they must bear the terrible burden of external combat.
How pitiful.
Fuyahiko, what a pitiful soul. What should I do? Can I even hang out with someone like Gundam? You can try.
Oh.
In the past, I gazed upon the other side and was burdened for it.
My name
However,
is
it's of no concern. After all, true happiness hides in battle. Sure thing, Gundam. I was forced to listen to Gundam's stories about how he fought on many battlefields. Looks like we got a little closer today. Would you like to give Gundam a present? Yeah! Do you think you like coconut juice? Anything that like vaguely resembles pets or pet keeping, he'd like, but I don't really have anything like that. Unless this reads about it. No, that's a notebook. I don't think he would like a puzzle book. Maybe, I'll think about that. I need to pick up like retro stuff for Chiaki. Let's try another battle.
You fiend.
How foolish! However, my demon beasts are intrigued. Oh well, I guess I'll let you go with this.
You fiend.
Oh there! It's better you don't get any closer than that. An automatic barrier is generated independently of my will. Not like I'm getting close, or even planning to get close.
Let me ask.
Which reminds me, there's something I haven't asked you yet. It doesn't matter that your temporary name is Hajime Hinata. Tell me your true name, fiend. What the heck is this true name thing? So you're not foolish enough to tell me so easily.
Fine.
Then tell me your hidden name. I don't have anything like that.
What?
Then what is your special ability? There's no way I have one of those.
How pitiful.
So you really are just a mere human. I suppose it can't be helped. Then let me talk to you about something that even a mere human can understand.
What happened?
Ask
sinner?
me anything. Oh, so I have to ask.
Fiend.
However, it's free for you to ask, but make sure you try not to understand.
If you flinch,
After
you
knowing
will
my
die.
true terror, it'll be quite a sight to see how long your sanity will last. So you want to talk or not? Which is it? Talking to him is starting to get annoying, but he's totally ready and waiting for me. I guess I have to ask something. What do you do with your free time usually?
Good instinct.
So you're interested in my lifestyle? Fine then. I shall reveal a portion of that to you.
Fine.
Training, human hunting, craft spell components, etc. Despite my looks, I'm quite the busybody. However, managing my website takes up a bulk of my time. Huh?
I shall.
Obviously, sorcerers around the world are waiting to see my research results. Of course, my website has been magically enchanted so only the chosen ones can view it. A mere human like you will only be able to access the dummy site called Exciting Breeding Journal. I'd rather check out the Ultimate Breeder's Exciting Breeding Journal anyway.
Fine.
Then, I will make sure to show you. Well, if we ever get out of here, that is.
What do you?
Well, are there any other questions? What's your favourite food?
Fine.
You certainly hit the mark well. I'm fond of the orange melon that bears the face of the devil. Talking about a pumpkin? There is no other food as high in nutrients, nor as versatile to a variety of cooking methods. More importantly, its seeds are the most effective food source for my 4 dark divas of destruction. However, you must carefully wash them, dry them in the sunlight, peel off their thin skin, and lightly fry them. I see. That sounds pretty difficult.
Silence.
Is there anything in this world that isn't difficult? Pleasure and pain are relevant as long as you have a purpose and take action for that sake. Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. Gundam is hard to understand sometimes, but I do understand the intent behind his words. Somehow, even though only a little, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Gundam better. Gundam's report card's been updated based on your experience. Yeah, of course you don't get the ability after one interaction. I'm not going to interact with him again straight away because that voice does a number on my throat. After showering Gundam with questions until he was satisfied, he finally let me go. I might hang out with him again a little later on. Everyone, whenever I have time. Didn't I promise to do that thing with Ibuki as well? When do I have to worry about that? Is that just going to happen automatically? I mean, I was going to hang out with Ibuki next anyway, but I'm sure she said something about, I'm going to borrow you. I'm sure it was her that wanted to borrow me, because it was with the CD. And of course she's in the music venue. Our lovely musician is waiting in the music venue. Let's go see her. Oh, of course I go the wrong way. Oh, Ibuki! Where are you, my dear? There you are. Yo, Ibuki.
This is going nowhere.
I'm in a slump, a big slump. I can't think of any lyrics at all. What should I do? Should I hang out with Ibuki? Let's hang out with Ibuki. Ibuki wants you to inspire her lyrics by reading poems to her.
Emergency!
Please? Pretty please, Hajime? Sir Hajime? Master Hajime? I ended up making up a poem on the spot and read it to Ibuki. Feels like Ibuki and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? Years. Would you like to give her? Do I have anything else music-esque? Headphones. You'd like headphones.
Good job!
Why does Hajime want to know what Ibuki wants?
Meow.
Jeez, this is bad. Am I not falling in love with you? Okie dokie, let's start the club. Club? You actually serious about that? Today's training is ba-dum.
I got it!
Racing! Oh yeah! Racing? What does that have to do with music? Hell to the yes! If you want to learn proper music theory, training yourself in the rhythm of racing is a must. Music has its own language too, you know? It's always nice to hear music that adheres to the principles of music theory. And it's easier to make people feel the beat as well. But Ibuki doesn't care about that at all though. Come on, let's go! Where's she dragging me? Not only was I bossed around by Ibuki, I had to run 5 laps around the island for some reason.
Hello!
Man, that was really fun, Hajime. No, it wasn't. How are you so energetic?
Aww.
What are you saying? There's no way you could go for a live performance if you got winded by something like this. That may be true. And do you usually train like this all the time? I don't do it for training. Running is Ibuki's hobby. I thought this training was so I could learn proper music theory.
Meow.
I also like playing one-person tag and one-person hide-and-seek too. It's a lot of fun. Ibuki, you're adorable. Ibuki's the best goddamn character in this game. I will keep saying it. She's such a treat. She's so adorable. Like, you shouldn't be playing tag by yourself or one-person hide-and-seek. Come on. I'll play hide-and-seek with you, Ibuki. Have you ever found an 8-leaf clover by the riverbank?
Aww.
It's seriously so hard. I definitely can't find one at all. Isn't that because 8-leafed clovers don't exist?
Hey!
Also, it's fun to play a game called Will I Get There? It's super thrilling. Ibuki forgets lots of stuff really fast, so she tries to write memos for important things. But on days I play that game, I go outside without thinking about anything. When I do that, surprise, surprise, no matter how long I'm out, I can't get back home. I just think of fun stuff all the time, and after I've taken a bunch of shortcuts and detours, I usually end up somewhere I've never been before. One time, I nearly walked onto a fishing boat and almost ended up in a foreign country.
That's totally it!
Oh, but sometimes I like to spend time relaxing too. The other day, I woke up in the morning with a powerful hankering to look at the stars. So I just waited all day till the stars came out. Impossible, there's no way I can keep up with what she's saying. Also, but once Ibuki starts talking, it seems like she'll never stop. And that's kind of why I love her. She's such like a buzzing energy of optimism. She genuinely is. I want to hang out with her again. So she's nice to hang out with. After being constantly bombarded with weird topics, I was exhausted by the time I returned to my room. Like, come on. Yeah, like, she'd be hard to keep up with, but who doesn't want a friend like that? But we're going to meet her again anyway, because I promised I'd meet up with her in the evening, so I'm curious to see what that entails. Give me 1 second. Yes, I am still carrying that cold from yesterday, so if there's odd little pauses here and there, that's why. But it's almost time to meet Ibuki. We had to meet at the supermarket, so I should head over. I wonder what she's got up to.
Hello.
Good evening, meow. Right here, Hajime. Hey, Ibuki. What's with those piles of cardboard boxes? Yeah, summer is all about fireworks. Fireworks? Dirty fireworks disappear into the sky. It's a lyric from Christmas festivities.
That's totally
Now,
it.
Hajime, let's carry these cardboard boxes to the beach, and I'll leave the setting up to you. Huh? All of this? Just the two of us?
Oh my.
My, you're pretty gutsy, Hajime. Are you saying you want to be alone with me on the beach at night? No, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I also invited the others, like Chiake and Akane.
I see.
Everyone
I
else
see.
all brought the fireworks here. We can just leave the rest to Hajime so Ibuki and the others can change into their yukatas. Yukatas? Yakutas? How do you pronounce that? Yukata? Yukatas? Yukatas? Anyway, I know what it is, I just never know how to pronounce it. Yes! Or as Sonya would say, Japanese Yakutas. Yeah, that sounds about right. If you work hard here, you can see Sonya, Mikan, and Nikamaru. Why Nikamaru? All wearing yukatas. I see, yukatas, huh? Looks like some give and take has been established. Wait, hold on, Nikamaru's coming too? If you invited him, then why isn't he here right now? Nikamaru helped us out during the day. Now it's your turn, so I'll leave everything to you. Hey, Ibuki. She didn't even hear me. I let out a sigh, picked up the cardboard boxes, and started walking towards the beach. It's not like I was lured by the yukatas. Yeah, but except you were.
Yahoo! A firework disappeared into the sky.
Oh, Buki.
Japan summer. Nervous summer.
It's gonna be fine. There's no way the sparks will fall all the way here. Neko, he's like a child who saw a firework goes off. Ooh!
Amazing. How wonderful. Huh. This sure is fun.
Aww. Look at how much fun Ibuki is having on the left over there. Look at that smile. That's what I'm saying. Look at all of them. Everyone's super happy. Meanwhile, me on the end having to light the fireworks, like, because I'm getting a bit tired. Why is Nikamaru shouting like that? Don't you know? That's what you do when the firework goes up. I see. That's pretty interesting.
You go, girl.
Sonya. I like Sonya's accent. Like, the way her accent comes out sometimes. Like that with you go, girl. Was that okay as is? Hajime! Get 'em up there more! I know. Hajime, once you're finished launching that one, I'll trade with you. Enjoy the fireworks too. Oh, thanks, dude. Having such a fun time, I returned to my cottage with a feeling of satisfaction. Yay! I'm glad I got to have like a good time with everyone. When all the murders aren't happening.
Ahem. Hope speak it is. Please reach your now, Ben.
Meanwhile, I bet Monokuma's sitting there like, damn it, they're having fun. I need to give them something else to do. It should be okay to have a peaceful day like this for a change. Yeah, you're right.
You guys?
Alright, let's see what is in today's Monokuma Theatre. It's a waste of time to constantly worry about things. But if you really want to waste time that badly, I won't stop you. I'm not saying that killing meaningless time is bad or anything. I mean even happy times, sad times, painful times, fun times, times you want to remember or want to forget. They all end up becoming nostalgic memories eventually. So isn't killing time by worrying about things an effective way of dealing with that worry? Do your best at worrying about things and killing time. Yeah, not very helpful, Monokuma. It'd be nice if we could get more than 2 days of free time at some point ever in this series. Good morning. Looks like today's going to be another perfect tropical day. Ibuki, I know we're getting along a lot well, but what the hell are you doing in my room? What the? What a huge success. I received such a nice reaction. Ibuki, how did you get in here? Jeez, Hajime, you're so careless. Careless? I made sure I locked my door. And I destroyed that worthless lock. Why'd you destroy it?
Hey!
Meh, who cares? More importantly, there's something important I need to tell you. What? 4 hairs. No, that was just 3. If you got time to nitpick others, then hurry up and meet me at the restaurant. I'll explain the details there. So, I'm counting on ya. She's like a hurricane. But did she take the time to come all the way to my cottage to summon me? Did something bad happen again? I'm feeling a little depressed now. Our lock's broken, so I hope that's not relevant to a case later on. I hope it's good news. Oh jeez, what do you want, Nagito?
Hello there.
Good morning, Hajime. Even if you ignore me, I'm already happy that our eyes have met. You really are a kind person. Anyway, after what happened with Fuyahiko, you understand what I was saying a little better now, right? What do you mean?
You don't know?
Fuyahiko involved himself in Pekko's execution. I did say it felt very unpalatable to me. But Fuyahiko returned to us alive.
It's obvious.
He used Pekko's death as a stepladder so he could shine even brighter and cling to an even stronger hope. You're really poorly wording it. He loved Pekko. She forced his hand. He would have done anything in his power to swap positions with her. You don't understand people, Nagito. You're a terrifying human being. You.
What?
Don't you agree?
Well...
But it's decided that that's what hope should be. That's why you and the others progressed forward. Oops. We should chat later. We need to be at the restaurant soon. I'll go on ahead. How long does he plan to keep on saying such foolish things? Probably until someone actually listens to him. Like me, who didn't just carry on walking the moment he opened his mouth. Yo, Nekomaru, how you doing? Oh, it's you, Hajime. Were you also summoned by Ibuki? Yeah, it seems so. Should we going around waking people up? Should she break the lock to your room too?
No!
No, that never happened. I was awakened by a knock at the door going 337 clapping rhythm and some shouting. That sounds extremely annoying. Was I the only one whose room got broken into? For her to go to the trouble of waking us up? When in the world happened? I have a very bad feeling about this. Let's make haste and head over. Yeah, he's right, I should hurry up too. Is there anyone else in here before I actually go in the building? Negative. Sonia's in here. Hello, my dear Sonia.
Good day.
Good morning. I am so glad today is another clear, sunny day. Another? More like... Actually, now that you mention it, ever since we came to this island, it hasn't rained once. Why is that? No, it might be best if I don't think about that too deeply. Alright, let's see what news Ibuki has in store for us. When I arrived at the restaurant, the first thing I saw was everyone's backs. They were all forming a circle around something. Hey, what happened? As I said that, I peeked over everyone's shoulders. Is it going to be Fuyahiko? Is he up and walking? Yeah!
I got something I want to say.
Hey, I like your eye patch, dude. And
Fuyahiko, is it okay for you to be moving around like this so soon?
I'm surprised he doesn't have any, like, scars or scratches around the eye patch.
Well, he shouldn't be okay.
Whatever I say after this point, I apologize in advance if I make a mistake.
Oh, he's gonna be a lot nicer now, isn't he? he's gonna be like a lot more chilled out and nice now he has a purpose to keep on living, to live for the sake of his, for Pekko's sake, like to fight for survival for the sake of the people he loved.
My last name is Kuzuryu. My first name is pronounced Fuyahiko. I'm still an inexperienced member of my family's business.
He's doing a proper formal introduction. So when we were first introduced to him, he's like, I don't care about you, go away. I'm not giving you my name. If you must know, it's Fuyahiko, and I'll go.
From this point forward, I hope we get along so we can get to know each other better.
Oh, good for you, Fuyahiko. I'm glad that you found your footing and found a way to carry on.
You fiend.
Just what the hell was that?
Huh?
It's nothing really, just a greeting. No wait, that was just a greeting. Yeah, I feel like this was the first time Fuyahiko's ever greeted us. That eye patch of yours.
Nothing.
It's nothing. There's no way that's nothing since that eye is no longer... So you can't see out of it, huh? Yeah, it's only one eye. Besides, don't I look like I've gained some prestige or something? I mean, yeah, I guess.
However...
Fuyahiko. Why are you acting all cool and stuff? Don't you understand the position you're in right now? Hiyoko, you really think we'll forgive you that easily for what you did?
Understand?
When you get it, it's your fault Mihiro is dead. No, it's not just Mihiro. Beko died because of you too.
Hey!
It's all your fault. Hiyoko, we're finally able to get together with everyone.
And?
Eh? So what if we're all here? You better not say we're friends or something.
Shut up!
There's no way a killer like him will ever be our friend.
I know.
Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault. I already know that it's my fault that those two are dead.
You...
Are you planning to give us just so what attitude? It's not that. He squeezed out those words. Fuyahiko suddenly collapsed to the ground.
Fuyahiko!
Are you okay?
What the heck? Hey, don't mess with me. Do you really think we're gonna forgive you if you just drop to your knees and cry?
No, he's probably passed out. He's still very weak. It's only been, 2 days since his eye was slashed out. The fact that he's up and walking full stop is a miracle.
Do you really think a half-assed apology will make us forget what you've done?
No. I don't think that at all.
Oh, no, yeah, he's still weak. He's just opened up his wounds. Huh?
This is... No! It's blood! It's blood!
Yeah, you got up way too soon, my dude. Fuyahiko! Has he slit his own stomach? Huh? What? You said he cut open his own friggin' stomach?
What the...
What are you doing?
I didn't think.
I'd be forgiven with such... Oh, he did slash his own stomach. I thought it was just that he opened up his wound.
If I don't do this, my feelings won't feel resolved.
Don't do it for Yahiko. Well, I know you've already done it, but don't commit to it. You're a good person. You are a good person. It's like Mondo in the last game, where he had an attitude, but he was a good person. You fool, that doesn't mean you should slice your stomach. You must carry him to the hospital as soon as possible. You're right. Kazuchi, lend me a hand.
This is bad.
Yeah, sure thing. Stop it. I can walk myself there. There's no way you can walk. Even though I took the time to patch you up, now I need to sew your wounds all over again. I feel so ashamed in the end. Made trouble for everyone again. Who cares about that? Let's go. The others carried Fuyahiko out of the restaurant. But for those of us who are left there... Yeah, are you thinking a little more about not being a brat now, Hiyoko? The dude slashed his fucking stomach open for you to make a point of how much his regrets hangs on his head. Oh, this is awkward. How should I start the conversation?
Well?
Hey, Hiyoko. I've been thinking about this for a while, but... What would Mihiru say about all this? I know you guys were best friends, so what do you think? What would Mihiru say?
What would Mahiru say? She'd probably get mad. Really mad.
Yeah,
And after she got mad...
she'd probably get over it. Definitely not possible. There's no way it'd be that easy to move on. We never had to think about death until we came to this island. So when we're forced to suddenly confront it, there's no way we know how we're supposed to deal with it. We're not that strong.
Hey,
This is a rare occurrence. Oh, and just to ruin the mood, hello Nagito. If you're thinking about saying something inappropriate again, now is not the best time. No, it's not that. Does anyone know where Akane is?
Huh?
Huh? No, you mentioned it, she's gone. It's so strange for her to not join us at breakfast. I have a bad feeling about that too. A bad feeling? I mean, hasn't she been acting a little weird these past few days?
How pitiful.
She's always weird. But I'm a little worried though. She's not the one I'm worried about. An awkward feeling lingered as we finished breakfast. Soon after, we all decided to return to our cottages. Never felt so fatigued in the morning before. It's probably because of everything that's happened. But I should put that feeling aside and move on. There's no such thing as a useless day for us anymore. Alright, where are people? Where is Akane? She's not holed up in her room. I think the only reason, like, to be logical for a second, the only reason Nagito is allowed outside, I think, is just so you can do his social link. Because the whole time we locked him up, you couldn't. Oh, she's in the market. Okay, that solves that mystery. Who's down on the beach? Nekomaru. Sonya's out and about. Oh, I like how his little, sprite has got the eye patch now. She's there. Who's in the back room? Ibuki is in the back room. Soda's there. Let me actually look at my report card. Who do I want to hang with? So I've got a few people to free. I want to boost Akane to free, and then I'll decide who to hang out with next after that. And I have food, so I've got an easy way of pleasing Akane. Where is she? Oh, she was like right here, isn't she? Yeah, at the market. Oh, how is our pet? Okay, not same as always. Hello, Akane. What do you want? I don't feel like talking to you right now. What should I do? Should I invite her to hang out? Do whatever you want. I'll be training. Spent time watching Akane devote herself to training. She's had a falling out with Nekomaru. Like, that was kind of established last time, and I think that's still bugging her in the back of her mind, which is why she's being so evasive. Like, until she can repair that bridge. It's like Akane and I grew a little closer. Want to give her a present? Years. I come bearing food. Have a baguette.
Huh?
I could really have this, right?
All right.
Once I accept this, I'll never return it to you, no matter what.
You
look pretty bummed. Are you even eating, Hank? My name is Hajime. You only got the H right. More importantly, why are you so full of energy? Isn't it obvious? There's yummy food, soft blankets, my room doesn't leak when it rains. This place is way better than where I grew up. Seriously? Even in this kind of situation? You know how it is. It's not that strange to find a dead body at the dump in the morning. Where are you from? A trashy place where crappy people are all swept together. Stuff like that happens all the time. How can you say it like it's no big deal? What kind of environment was she raised in? Anyway, since we never had any money, I did whatever I could to earn cash. I even sold my used panties with this nosy pig who kept oinking panties. By the time I was able to legally work part-time, I didn't have to run away anymore. So when you mentioned parkour before, you were talking about that. But that probably just laid the foundation for being a gymnast. What kind of part-time job did you do? I'll bet he probably did stuff like manual labour. Yeah, well, I did a lot of things. For some reason, my mum's boyfriends always pushed me into doing weird jobs. Huh?
like
At first, one of them told me all I needed to do was serve food. But I never expected he'd tell me to do it like, that. I'm pretty sure Akane's talking about being a waitress, but what kind of waitress? What do you tell her to do? Probably not something nice.
what?
What happened? Well...
What's that?
Well, anyway, I didn't know what you mean. I mean, he told me to do it without panties, you know. Yeah, okay, so he was a real creep, got it. That doesn't make sense, right? There's no way I could do something like that. Of course. Right? That would definitely make your stomach cold. That's not the reason why not, Akane. I appreciate your naive mind. That's not the issue.
You.
What? Man, you're annoying. Talking to you's made me hungry again for some reason. Alright, I guess it's time for me to leave to have my 4th meal. After she said that, Akane walked away in a hurry. What kind of past does she have? Probably not a pleasant one, which kind of makes it surprising that she's so naive. That she's seemingly had a very rough upbringing. Especially that bit, like, ignoring the whole, like, boyfriend trying to get her to do weird jobs. Is the fact that she specified, oh yeah, one of Mum's boyfriends. Saying that it's a long list of, like, men she's had to deal with in her life. Parted ways with Akane and decided to leave the area for now. Still bright out, plenty of time today. Well, I could just stay and do nothing. No, who's where? Those two are in their rooms. Chiaki's at the arcade. I might go hang with Chiaki again. I'm kind of leaning on her as well. It's like her and Ibuki I kind of want to lean on a bit. Kane's there. Ibuki is still in the back room. What's she doing over there? She's been there all day. This is the first time I've actually seen Akane's 3 times. Well, I'm glad to be able to show them to you, I guess. Does everyone just kind of pick their favourite and stick with only them? I mean, I say that. I haven't done much of hanging out with the blokes. I hung out with Gundam once. But it's like these 3 are the kind of the ones I'm leaning on now. Because I can't lean on Peko since, you know, she's not around anymore. I could hang with Sonya and get her to rank 3 as well. Decisions. No, I kind of, sort of like how I leaned on Kyoko for a bit, I kind of want to lean on Ibuki for a bit. Just to see where it goes, so I can actually, because it'd be nice if I could actually finish like one character's like plot thread before we reached the end of the journey, you know? So I'm going to lean on Ibuki for a bit. Where are you? But I think I still have some music-esque gifts I can give her. But I am curious as to what she's doing away in the back room. Hello, you crazy girl.
Hello!
What's up? You want to do something with Ibuki? Yeah, let's hang out, Ibuki.
No problemo!
No problemo. Let's talk openly about stuff. Spent today discussing various things with Ibuki. Like Ibuki and I grew a little closer. Like to give her a present? Yes. What would you like to give her? Do I have anything music-esque? Is this music-esque? No. I'm not giving her the straitjacket. So that could be fun, but I don't know if that'd be her thing. Ripened flowers, herbs, fruit skins. Man's nut. Boy band. Oh, it's a key item. Okay, never mind. Well, ice cream. Everyone likes ice cream. Since you gave it to me, I guess I'll gladly take it. Yui's not really the type to like this, though.
Hello!
Why, hello there! Do you want to play today? Play? Are we done with the club?
Hey!
What are you talking about? Playing is a big part of music clubs. Do you know what's the most important thing about playing music in a band? The most important thing, technique? Is it technique? Wrong! Super wrong! That's like the most boring answer. If you say so. Sense of unity? Sense of unity? Ding ding ding! You got it right! Yep, that's correct. It's all about that. The band members performing as a singular unit on stage.
Why, you...
That's the ideal live concert. That's where the greatest music is made. In order to do that, it's particularly important to eat cake with everyone after school. So your training today is to roll your eyes to the back of your head. That's impossible. Also, you gotta learn how to break guitars and how to splatter pig guts. Those are all the 3 basics. Please, enough already.
Huh?
Oh my. Are you gonna give up before you even do it? I have a reward for you, you know. As a motorbike passes us by.
Pointing!
If you are able to withstand the training, I'll make your stage costume. You're the one who's going to make it? Of course. Sewing is a minor necessity when you're in a band. I see. I never expected that from you. But now that she mentions it, everything Ibuki is wearing looks really unique. I can totally tell she puts her heart into making her clothes, so they're not just another commercial product. I feel like I'm finally able to understand Ibuki a little better. His report card has been updated based on your experience. I was being constantly bombarded with weird topics. I was exhausted by the time I returned to my room. Go on, give us one more day. Give us 3 days of things being normal. Getting dark outside. Nighttime already. Huh, that felt fast. Ever since I arrived at this island, a day passes by abnormally fast. Ding dong. The doorbell? Does that mean someone's here? Let me clear my nose before we continue this. Alright, let us continue. I cautiously walked towards the door and opened it slowly, wary of what might be on the other side.
Nice to have met ya!
Oh, hello again, Ibuki. It seems like this is the Ibuki stream. We have hung out with her pretty much non-stop since the stream started. It's a past tense and nice to meet you. You know, since we already exchanged nice to meet yous. Ibuki, you again?
That's totally
Allow me
it.
to apologize for surprising you with my sudden visit. I'm sorry. Well, it's a lot better than last time when you broke into my room. Haha, you must be the type who holds grudges. My ears and joints hurt. That means you have gout. So what do you want? Ibuki doesn't get it either, but it looks like an invitation was sent to everyone. Invitation?
Yes.
See, this thing. What the? It's totally a girl's writing. Let's see. A recovery party for Fuyahiko at the Titty Typhoon at 9 PM. What is this? Is this Monokuma's doing again?
Why, you...
How rude. Don't put that in the same category as Monokuma. Is this your doing? I don't know what you're talking about at all. Ibuki just brought the invitation. It's definitely her. Well then, Ibuki has some preparation, so I'll go on ahead. I'll leave it to you. She even said preparation. She's completely behind this. A Titty Typhoon is that music venue on the 3rd island, right? 9 PM? That's like 30 minutes. But even though it's a party for Fuyahiko's recovery, is he even going to be able to come? After all, he just slit his stomach this morning. But she took the trouble to do this out of goodwill. I guess I should head over to the music venue. Sorry about that. If my throat could ease for a minute, that'd be nice. Let's have a cozy evening walk. Or a late evening, because he was saying, oh, 9 o'clock, that's half an hour from now, so it's 8:30-ish. It's just a da da da. No, that's not walk. So I'm doing the run along just in case I bump into anyone en route, but seems like that was just a waste of time, but there's no one anywhere. Oh, you were invited as well? Nagito, Ibuki invited you too, right?
Yep.
Yes, I'm honored. But since everyone else is also going to be celebrating Fuyahiko's recovery, no matter what, I think it's too rude for someone like me to go inside before everyone else arrives. You don't have to worry about me. You can go inside first. Believe me, I'm not worried. What about you, Gundam? How you doing?
This too.
Tonight's constellation heralds the banquet that celebrates Fuyahiko's resurrection. Ah, how idealistic! Now then, let us begin the ceremony of darkness. This guy, oh, who cares anymore? Even he's given up. He's like, oh, you know what? Let's just carry on. Hey! Several people had already arrived in the music venue, but... Fuyahiko, why are you...
Huh?
What? Is it bad I came? No, it's not that. Is it okay for you to move around?
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's nothing. No way, you're okay! You're seriously injured. Yeah, listen to the nurse.
Even so.
They took the time to throw a party for me. There's no way I wouldn't come.
But...
I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't overwork yourself. Yeah, at least be in a wheelchair.
So.
I'm not overdoing it. Fine then, just let him do whatever he wants. But...
Huh?
It's fine, just let him be. Apparently, Yakuza have pain tolerance down to an art. Can't believe he's actually forcing himself to join this kind of event. The old Fuyahiko probably wouldn't have come no matter how much we invited him. He's probably trying his very best to change.
Hey.
But it looks like Hiyoko definitely didn't come.
How pitiful.
That seems to be the case. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Huh?
And Akane's not here too. That, however... What is that wild woman off doing? I hope she's not planning to do anything strange. As if on cue, when Nekomaru expresses unease, that's when it happened.
My...
Oh my! Suddenly the stage lit up brightly, and the person who appeared was... Ibuki!
Hey y'all! It's Ibuki Miyota! Thanks for coming out today!
She's right in her element, bless her heart.
My specialty is making beef stew! I may not look like it, but people tell me that I'm a nurturing type. So I'm gonna do my very best performance so I can make everyone feel better! I hope you're all pumped up!
Just as I thought, that's what she was going for. Well, she is the ultimate musician after all. I can't imagine what else she'd do at a music venue.
Alright! I'll start singing this first song with full-on energy! So, put your hands together for... From me to you too!
Since she was originally a member of a high school girls band that dominated the music charts, I could probably look forward to her music stylings. She just screamed. I can't hear her though. I want to at least hear a verse or something before I move on. Or is that the point, that she's actually like got a really, really weird style? Let's just pretend it was good.
Thank you, everyone!
I'm gonna get cursed!
What?
Such an overwhelmingly baleful resonance. Even my 4 dark divas of destruction look less lively than usual.
Something like this.
I too am starting to feel chills. With a title like From Me to You, I thought it was going to be a sweet love song. If I recall, the reason why Ibuki left the high school girls band was creative differences. That must be why. Yahoo! It's awesome! That's the first time I've heard such a famous song. Oh, Hiyoko, you did show up. Hiyoko?
I'm glad.
Ah, you came. So what if I did? I was invited too, you know.
But...
If you're attending Fuyahiko's recovery party, that means you've already...
That's not
Are you
it!
stupid? Don't misunderstand. There's no way I'd forgive him that easily.
Hey!
Because he's a Yakuza, you know. He's the type of person who preys on people by tricking them. Even now, he's probably just pretending to be sorry, so he can try to trick us.
Please wait.
There's no way that is possible.
I know.
No, I get why she'd think that of me. Yeah, that's right. That's why we're never going to believe in you. I think you're the only one who doesn't. Get it? It doesn't mean we made up our mind or anything. I'm only cooperating with you until we get off this island. Huh?
So...
Just remember, if anything happens, you're the first one who's going to get cut off.
Sorry.
Sorry. Aww. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. I am too, Mikan.
You nasty
Ew.
pig bar!
Speaking of... And just like that, you have a glimmer of a chance, Hiyoko. A glimmer. A glimmer to be a good person. To be kind. To be respectful. To be likable. And you immediately go back to insulting people. I see. Fuyahiko's not the only one who's trying to change. She's also trying, huh? Failing, but getting there. The old Hiyoko, there's no way she'd ever forgiven Fuyahiko like this.
Gross!
Hey, what are you looking at? Nothing. Somehow, even if though it's little by little, I feel like things are starting to turn around. But that's all the more reason to worry about him, Monokuma. There's no way he's not going to do anything while he's watching us all like this, right?
Boring!
Hey, how much longer are you guys going to be bummed out? They came all the way here because she said it was a party.
Yay!
Come on, Ibuki, hurry up and sing the next song.
Roger! Thanks for writing! Let's go right ahead to the next song!
There's still more.
No, even Nagito's starting to burn out a little.
Now that this recovery party is in full swing, I've got a ballad prepared that totally fits the mood. Grab a partner and slow dance to... I squeezed out the baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
That is not a song title.
Stop it!
No more! Hey, what's everyone doing here? Oh, Monami.
Jeez!
Don't interfere. Oh, and I was enjoying such a fun party too. At least she brought Mikan up to a pig instead of pig bath. I guess. I wasn't invited to the party, but you expect no less. No one here trusts you. The only thing of worth that you've done is free Nagito, which, oh wait, that wasn't good. Obviously not. You'd ruin the party if you were here. But seriously, now's not the time. Now's not the time to enjoy a fun party. Akane better not be dead. That better not be what she's about to tell us. Akane better not be dead, because I'm going to feel bad that I didn't hang out with her more. Why? Akane is dueling Monokuma. What? What did you say? Is this why she was working herself up so much? Because she plans to actually fight Monokuma? Sort of like Sakura did in the last game. Hope that doesn't mean she's some kind of spy. At this point, Akane's going to be in danger. Please do something to save her. It looks like my bad feeling's correct. That's stupid. Fool. No, I'm the one that was a fool. It was my mistake to not keep my eyes on her. As a team manager, I should have had a proper grasp of my athlete's private life. Damn it! This failure will haunt me for the rest of my life. Or my name isn't Nekomaru Nedai. Now it's not the time for regret. Let us make haste. Of course!
Damn it.
Fuyahiko's finally returned to us. The thought of anyone else in our group getting taken. I won't allow it. I will never allow it! Hey, Monami, where's Akane and Monokuma? They're at the beach where we first arrived at the island. Please hurry, if you don't, Akane's gonna get killed. You have to tell me. I'm going full speed ahead. We should hurry too. Nekomaru bolted out of the music venue as fast as his legs could take him, and we followed soon after him. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I should hurry too. Sorry, Ibuki. Hey, everyone. I'm sorry, Ibuki. I know you settled this up. Thanks, everyone. That's nice. I know Akane's in deep trouble, but you guys suck. Screw this half-baked comfort. If this were a song title, it'd be Salt Seeping Into My Broken Heart. I don't really get it, but you look pretty bummed out. Come on! Shouldn't make a fuss here. Let's hurry over to the beach already. She's right. I should hurry too. I say I doubt Akane's going to be dead, because if she is, it'll be pretty easy to solve. you know, just lost to Monokuma. Nekomaru said, I can't stand any more situations where someone is taken any longer. There's no time to spare. I need to hurry over to the beach on the first island. Oh. Hey Chiaki, what are you doing? You've got to get to the beach.
Hold it.
Calm down. Huh?
Well?
It's true that we need to hurry, but there's no way you can make good decisions if you're so worked up. But if we don't hurry, Akane is... For the sake of saving Akane too, we don't know what's beyond this point. That's why we need to stay calm, I think. Yeah, got it. I'm okay now.
Yep.
Then let's go. After running there at full sprint, by the time I got to the beach and struggled to regain my breath, I saw a shocking scene unfold before me.
Akane! Looks like you're just barely avoiding any fatal injuries. Yep. At least your agility is worthy of praise.
Monokuma.
But did you only challenge me just so you could show me your sweet dance moves?
Oh, the taunting game is strong on Monokuma.
Damn it! Why can't I even graze you with my attacks?
What if Sakura failed to really get a good shot with you? I don't think you stand much of a chance.
Well, you know, we're on completely different levels. That means we view the world differently. It's like a character from a punk manga challenging an enemy from a super-powered battle manga. It's obvious you can't win.
Hey!
You really serious about not even grazing it? Akane is just fighting a stuffed animal. Monokuma is an advanced machine. If it's designed for combat, it's probably capable of exerting such power. However, as far as speed is concerned, Akane is far faster than any athlete I have ever seen. And she says she can't even graze him with her attacks? Is that even possible? However, because it's possible, that's why she's in this situation, right?
How unfortunate.
As long as she ended up like that, there's not much we can really do about it. At the very least, we should overcome the despair of Akane's death and use his fuel to bolster our hope. She's not dead yet,
Right?
like Fuyahiko did, you see.
Don't fuck with me! Damn it!
I never want to feel that feeling ever again. If I have to feel that way again, I'll make sure I stop it, even if it costs me my life.
Ah!
No, you can't. You'll really die if you keep overexerting yourself.
Yeah.
It's just a little life Peko gave me. It's not precious anyway. Yeah, it is. That's why Peko gave her life for you. Because your life is so precious to her. You stupid idiot, that's all the more reason you need to take care of it. Huh?
Don't stop!
You guys stay back. I'll take it from
This
here.
is Nekomaru Nidai's final firework. Make sure you sear it
Oh,
into
he's gonna
your
keep talking.
eyes.
Come on, Nekomaru. Oh my god!
It looks like
Look out, the bear has a gun.
everyone's here, so I might as well finish this. Didn't I say I won't allow any rule violations against me? This is what happens when you break the rules. Disappear.
The world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding scenery and every sound was blown away by the impact. It was all completely white, and within that white I heard a voice.
Nekomaru! Nekomaru! Why did you save...
Isn't it obvious?
Dude, you're gonna... How big was that gun? You're gonna... That was like a cannonball that would have hit you.
Supporting their athletes is a manager's duty. However, what a shame for someone like Nekomaru Nidai it was just a little shot from a bazooka.
Just a little shot from a bazooka, he says. Just a little. Come on, doesn't the nurse struggled enough? Hasn't Mikan suffered enough having to deal with Fuyahiko's antics, and now you?
Get a hold of yourself! Nekomaru!
Akane, the time I've spent with you, it wasn't so bad. Don't die, Akane.
Nekomaru!
Jeez. I'm surprised he even had the ability to even say a last line if it was a direct hit. Are you kidding me? Nekomaru died! Holy crap! The rule violator, Akane.
What the hell?
What a major failure! I ended up killing Nekomaru. Had nothing to do with this.
Hey!
Oh, hold on! It's faint, but his heart is still beating. Hey! We can't give up on him just yet. He can survive a bazooka. Yeah, rip. Yeah, no, not yet, not yet. He's not dead yet. Huh? And you gotta hurry and treat him. Hey, Monokuma, you can do something about this, right? Save Nekomaru like you saved me.
Hey!
That's right. If you kill someone who didn't violate the rules, that makes you the one who violated the rules.
Well?
Let's just say then we're even. Huh? In exchange for forgiving Akane for breaking the rules, let's just say Nekomaru was the sacrifice. So isn't it okay to say we're even? You're not even gonna save him? Jeez, guess I have no choice. It's annoying, but it'd be boring if he died a meaningless death.
So...
I can't help being British. So, for today only, I'll activate my special trump card. And that's when it happened. A siren started ringing out of nowhere, and it gradually came closer and closer.
This again?
Yes, this again. Monokuma's trying to be cute after nearly killing one of our friends. It won't work.
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
He even recycled the same line again.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Nekomaru vanished from our sight. What the hell? Why did this happen?
What's going on?
Hey, he's gonna be alright, right? Nekomaru's gonna be saved, right? Of course, he's obviously gonna be saved. But Fuyahiko finally returned to us. I cannot believe Nekomaru is gone now. No more. I can't stand this anymore. Yeah, especially poor Amiken. This nurse, like I said, she's literally gone from dealing with Fuyahiko's antics, now dealing with this. Hey, can you stop yelling? Screaming won't help you, you know. Cause... This isn't cause. This is what happens when we let our guard down. All this talk about everyone getting along, we were just fooling ourselves. We were just pretending we understood the situation we're in. Teamwork, friendship, cooperation. Nothing matters. The stupid ones would just be killed one after another. It won't be a mystery when you're eventually betrayed. That's why I'm never going to rely on anyone. That's the reality here. You saying it is meaning for us to even work together?
Shut up!
It really did have meaning. Nekomaru wouldn't have ended up like that. No, it's because of it has meaning that Nekomaru chose to have that happen to him. It ended like that because of his weird feelings of friendship.
You...
Hey, you understand too, right? When the stupid ones try to act on their own, it makes trouble for everyone else.
Hey!
So can you please not involve me? I don't want to die a meaningless death.
That is...
Hiyoko, blaming Akane will not help solve anything. We don't have to worry about Coach Nekomaru. Huh? Man, that's disappointing. It's all your fault and you're not even worried about him. Akane, you're not worried about Nekomaru?
Damn it!
No need to worry about worrying. I know Coach Nekomaru is a monstrous guy. There's no way he's going to die from something like that. There's no doubt. Nekomaru is definitely going to come back.
Damn it.
So, when that happens, I'll make sure I apologize to him. Because I was too weak and I caused him trouble. So when he comes back, I'll make sure to say I'm sorry. Akane. As we all returned to our cottages, we were silent. Even if we opened our mouths, our words of worry would come out. Only words of worry would come out. We only knew that. When we saw Nekomaru's tragedy happen right in front of us, once again we were all taught, if you think you won't die, well, that's just wishful thinking. On this island, without any warning, people die. That is the nightmare we're trapped in. When you think you're finally woken up from the nightmare, you realize you're still inside it. And thus, the nightmare continues. Right, so now he's hospitalized and going to be out of action for a while. Can we spend more time doing free times? It'd be nice to have a third day of free time for once. Monokuma's Super Fable, Story 58. A Tengu came down from the mountains. A long time ago, there was a village that was afraid of Tengus showing up. The Tengus apparently did as they pleased, such as stealing food and kidnapping women. But, is that really the Tengus' fault? Is it actually the humans' fault for ruining nature by destroying the mountains where the Tengus lived? You think monsters are scary? It's humans that are the scary ones. Everyone, now is the time to rise up against the humans. We must protect nature from the humans and return the world to a peaceful place where monsters roam free.
Bring it on!
Monokuma's Super Fables, the end. Remember that one Monokuma fable from the first game where he was like, this next Monokuma file is presented by Spike Chunsoft, and then it ended and then started up again and it went, sponsored by Spike Chunsoft, play this game.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Yeah, as usual, even if I say that, it doesn't matter anymore. But I greeted the morning without having slept at all. I really wanted to see somebody, anyone, as fast as I could. But look, I had to share this anxious feeling with someone. I just couldn't deal with it alone. I should go to the restaurant for now. Is there anyone else around? As the haunting music plays. Oh, Fuyahiko's here. Is anyone over that end? No. At least I think not. No, I didn't. I thought I saw someone just for a second there. Hey, dude.
Yo.
Oh, it's you, Hajime.
Huh.
Yeah. Even in such an abnormal situation, people still get hungry.
Damn it.
Nikamaru. What'd that bastard mean by his final firework? That line's more suited to a Yakuza anyway. Nikamaru must have wanted to protect Akane at all costs. It's like how Peko wanted to protect you. Shut up. Don't say another word.
Sorry.
Just go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll come later. Fuyahiko. Yeah, I think it's going to be weighing on him for a good while longer yet. I don't think it's something he's just going to be able to deal with. Especially because he literally grew up with Peko at his side. So to suddenly deal with that not existing. When you're like, what, everyone's here like 18, 19-ish? Imagine having 19 years of your life right next to someone and it just vanishing in an instant.
Hey,
Good morning, Hajime. Yeah, morning.
see?
Being depressed won't help. Let's believe in Nikamaru. Come on, feel better. If only it was that easy, Chiaki. As I was walking to the restaurant, I suddenly stopped. Sniffle. I heard the sound of a girl crying inside the restaurant. Someone crying inside? Mikan? Or was it Hiyoko? I peeked inside and quietly walked into the restaurant. Who's crying? Neko's not actually dead, is he? That's not why she's crying. Please don't tell me that's why she's crying. Huh? Akane, you're the one who's crying? I'll give her a hug. I'm scared. What's gonna happen to us? Oh, and the true self starts to show. Oh, I'm scared. Could she be in shock about what happened to Nikamaru? But yesterday she was acting braver. Yeah, have you ever heard of a thing called putting a front? Go on, Akane. What happened, Akane? It's not like you to cry. Get a grip of yourself. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, Nikamaru got killed, you know. What are you saying? It's not like Nikamaru is dead yet. I'm scared. I don't want this anymore. Let me go back home. Ah, she must be so shocked that Nekomaru sacrificed himself for her. No, there's no way that explains a change this sudden and drastic. What about you problem? Hey, what happened to Akane? Isn't she acting? To be honest, there's no way I could be as calm as Fuyahiko about losing an eye. I think that's not why like, why things are upsetting him. I think Fuyahiko losing an eye, like, he's probably not 100% about it, but he was also probably putting up a front. But the way he kind of worded it, he kind of went, yeah, doesn't that look kind of cool? I think, like, that's how he kind of tried to do it, and I think if I lost an eye, that's how I'd probably try and do it. I'd kind of be like, yeah, I look cool, even if I can't see distance anymore. Like, you would try and blag it to yourself just so you can carry on. But I think Pekko's death is weighing on him a hell of a lot harder than any injury he has. Hey, what happened to Akane? Isn't she acting kind of weird?
I see.
Hajime, be careful. That's probably not the real Fuyahiko. Huh? I know the real Fuyahiko is already dead. That's probably Fuyahiko's clone. What are you saying?
Hey.
Also, I heard from Monokuma that Nekomaru couldn't be saved. Oh, that's why Akane's crying. It's unfortunate, but a transfer student is apparently going to come soon as a replacement. What? So let's all give that person a warm welcome. You're messing around, aren't you?
It's the truth.
I'm not messing around. I always speak the truth. Well, that's a lie.
Right?
In order to prove it, I'll explain it specially to you.
Listen carefully.
Listen carefully, Hajime. I finally discovered who the traitor is. You know, the true identity of World Ender. The traitor who is hiding among us is...
There's no mistake.
Byakuya. That's right. Byakuya is alive. Well, that's a relief. It's been weird since the start, but isn't he acting much weirder than usual? Yeah, do you want to elaborate? Something happened to you too. Weird? What's weird? I'm always normal. Expect him to go, ha 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 ha. I always speak the truth.
That's weird.
Hajime, you're the one who's strange.
I see.
That's it. You must be a fake too. You must be Hajime's clone. Okay, so he's gone extra doolally. Got it. What about you, kid? You alright?
Hey!
Yeah, is there any best if we keep Nagano tied up? Right? No, not just tied up. I won't be satisfied until I peeled the skin off his face and exposed the meat so we can't identify him anymore. Okay, maybe not let's go that far. That doesn't sound very gentle. Did he do something to you? That idiot. He lied to me about Mahiro being alive and said he saw her at the movie theatre. Why is he telling such a pointless lie? I don't know. I hate being lied to.
Jeez!
I won't feel satisfied until all his joints are bent at awkward angles. It'll probably be a waste of time to find out the reasons each little thing Nagito does, but I don't get this at all. Why do you have to tell such an outrageous lie? Probably to try and cause despair to get the hope out of it, because he's like addicted to it.
Yes!
Pardon me, everyone, but do you happen to have time to spare?
Hello. My
Maybe
name is
rude of me,
Ibuki
but I'd like to say my greetings first thing in the morning. Good morning. I look forward to working with you all today. Ibuki? Yes, I am Ibuki Maoda. Aren't you acting strange too?
Wait.
Be careful, Ibuki. Hajime is dangerous. He wants to kill you and eat you. What are you saying?
Yes.
Mr. Hajime, I am not tasty. Please do not eat me. What? Did her brain break when we all ditched her at the music venue? He's obviously lying. I see, so it was a lie.
It's the truth.
It's not a lie. I never tell lies. You... Shush, you! Shut up! I wish Akane was in higher spirits, because I'd get her to knock you the hell out, dude.
Understood.
I see, so it is not a lie. It may be necessary for me to beg for my life after all. What the heck is this? Kani, Nagito, Ibuki? They're all acting strange. What's going on? Did they go crazy or something? It wouldn't be strange to go crazy in a situation like this.
You got it wrong!
That's not it!
Yes!
Ibuki, she has an extremely high fever. That's probably the cause.
That's weird!
Before you start talking, I want you to tell me something. Who the hell are you?
Why?
Why have you forgotten me? I'm Mikan Tatsumiki. Anyway, please try touching her forehead. If you do, you'll see what I mean. My hand to her forehead? Ibuki, just for a second. In exchange, please spare my life. I suddenly placed my hand onto Ibuki's forehead, while she continued to spout gibberish. She's hot. Yeah, she is. No, I mean, yeah. She's boiling, probably. What is this? This heat's abnormal.
Yes!
That's right, just a terribly high fever. Then could the others... Connie, let me feel your forehead too. I'm sorry, I'm so weak. Placed my foot into Connie's forehead, where she groaned and kept sobbing. That must be it, she has a high fever. There's no way that's a normal human body temperature. No, you two don't have a fever. I'm extremely great today. Placed my hand on his forehead. Once again, I got the same result. So he was lying.
What?
All three of them have fevers? And the reason you guys were saying such wacky stuff is because we all went to the same music venue, so probably everyone caught whatever bug. Speaking of bugs, let me clear my throat again.
Emergency! Emergency!
My goodness, that's obviously bad. Monokuma, seems to appear right now. Does this mean this is...
Just a minute.
Whoa there, you can wait just a second for the explanation. The others are on their way too. As Monokuma said, I heard the sound of pounding footsteps. Everyone who gathered all had confused expressions plastered onto their faces.
What's going on?
And now what?
Hey.
I heard it from Monokuma. Looks like something strange going on again. Something happened, you guys?
Now then.
It's like everyone's here. Now then, let's start with the explanation.
Wait!
Hold on! Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? What happened to Nekomaru? Hurry up and return him first, you robber bear! Nekomaru, talking about the boy who turned into a woman when he gets splashed with water.
You stupid
Who the heck is that? Nekomaru doesn't have a weird ability like that. What the heck?
Please.
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious, like,
Yeah, what the heck is that supposed to
energy.
be? Is that like an outline of like his original design or something? I don't know what that is.
Well now.
Now that I've shut up the nuisance, let's get back to the topic at hand. Though,
Well.
I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed since you're all so quick-witted. It's just as I thought, the true identity of this high fever
That's
is...
right.
That's right. This is the new motive I've given you.
It's the despair disease.
You've infected people.
What the?
Despair disease? Well, you're just trying to overwork Mikan.
Actually,
There is an extremely tiny insect that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island.
it's
Not like I added them recently, I just never told you about them. Anyway, the endemic disease spread by these insects is called the despair disease. Despair disease? I've never heard of such a thing.
well.
Hey, let me tell you about it. As the name suggests, despair disease is a really annoying disease where you get a high fever, along with various symptoms that are full of despair. The symptoms are different based on the person. For instance, Nagito is afflicted with the liar disease, Akane has the coward disease, Ibuki has the gullible disease, I guess.
What?
He just had to get symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities, well, except for Nagito. He goes like, well, except that guy's a lying bastard regardless.
Hey.
Not like you guys all down with the sickness yet. But be careful, sometimes a despair disease can get passed from person to person just like a cold. You have to bring up the cold. You mean it is contagious? Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It'd be awful if everyone got sick.
Hey.
Let's run, Miss Sonia. It'd be terrible if you caught the lowly disease of the common folks. That's right, let's run away. I don't want to catch some weird disease.
Why?
And why is that a motive? Because it's gonna put pressure on Mikan, and eventually someone's gonna snap at her because she'll snap at them in her frustration and they'll kill her. Are you saying that killing will occur soon, after everyone falls into a crazy state? Is that quite a novel idea?
I can't wait.
A killing that occurs when everyone has a completely different personality? Think of all the murder tricks. Is there any way to treat it? I like the idea of this case, at least. I like the idea of this case more than I like the idea of case 3 in the last one, because if everyone's personalities is going to be different, it challenges what you know of each character more. You have to rethink what you know of every character and how they would act and how they would respond. So everyone who you'd usually go, there's no way they'd be the killer, is more likely, and everyone who's you'd assume was likely to kill might not be. So all of your preconceived ideas are going to be thrown out the window. I like the idea, let's just see if they execute it well enough.
Like. away.
Why is there a need to treat it? I mean, this despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It's a disease that cures your soft hearts towards killing. And with this, you can finally take the plunge and commit murder. You bastard, you better stop talking about this bullshit. It's all my fault. I'm sorry I'm always bothering you. Aw, Kane.
Alright.
I've decided, as an apology, I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquets somewhere? Is that a lie? I think that's the only time you told the truth. I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket. Stop it, Akane, Nagito, Ibuki. You guys stay put.
Hey.
You're wrong. I'm not Nagito. To tell you the truth, Nagito Commenter is a fake name. I'm sorry I've kept it a secret till now.
Understood.
Oh, I see.
What the?
He's believing him again. Serious.
Amazing.
Man, whatever. I feel so great to despair. This despair disease is awesome. Despair, 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 despair. It's amazing. You should all get it too. We're all done for. There's no such thing as hope. We all have to die from this despair disease. That's the only way. Thump. Whoa, he collapsed. It's probably a blessing. Nagito. Now that I've given you your new motive, how will things develop? Will the killing start after everyone gets the despair disease, or even before that?
Chills,
I'm so excited about it. I'm just going to stand around naked.
Bring it on.
Just kidding. I'm always naked. Hey, damn it! Nekomaru's incident just happened, and now this. The peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go. This is bad. Nagito's foaming at the mouth. She's right. I've never seen any foam that color before.
Impossible!
It is empirically rare color, normally only found in the depths of the Netherworld Sea. In that case, the color doesn't matter. Let's hurry him over to the hospital. Got it, I'll help out.
Please wait.
What should we do about the Kane and Ibuki? They should probably be hospitalized as well until further notice.
Anyway.
We're definitely gonna bring them too. We don't know what they'll do if we leave them alone. Hey bastards, can you walk?
Yes.
Allow me to confirm, I have the alternative to movements of my left and leg right. What? Allow me to confirm, I just have to alternate the movements of my left and right leg, correct? Hold on! I'll walk, so don't leave me! And let's go. Should we at least hold Akane's hand for the walk? With the diseased in tow, and Nagito, whose condition was clearly worsening, we rushed over to the hospital. But this kind of motive is impossible. An actual despair disease. There's a possibility that it might be passed along. What the heck? Damn it, what should I do? I will go make the infected change their clothes, and then I'll have them sleep in the patient's rooms.
Understood.
Understood. So I just have to change my clothes, correct? I'm scared of changing. Anyway, everyone else, please wait here. As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, we could disappear into the depths of the hospital. They are working that girl way too hard. I hope someone at least gets her a cookie after all this.
Damn it!
I mean, I never expected us to get sick. What's going to happen?
Let me tell you.
I would not mind if Nagito retired permanently. Right? Of how much of a danger he imposes to everyone. If he just kind of left the picture, it'd make life a little bit easier for the rest of us. Sorry, let's continue.
Maybe.
Is Mikun gonna personally change their clothes? What's wrong with that? She's a nurse, it's a profession. She's probably used to doing it all the time.
Well.
What's that? Need Naruto too. Is that a little bad? No. There is no need to panic. Even I attend to the needs of my 4 dark divas of destruction.
Hey!
Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together. Hey, is this stupid conversation gonna last much longer?
Hey.
Shouldn't we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff? Yeah, like isolating a little. Yeah, what do we need to do now, Let's talk to... Why are you behind the counter, Gundam?
This
Disease.
must be the will of causality.
It resembles an illness the Demon King once unleashed long ago to wipe out a large country. There is no reason it would work against me, the Supreme Overlord of Ice. How about you, Sonia? I am worried about those three, but there is a chance that Mikan will catch it while she is tending to them. We should consider that too.
Maybe...
By any chance, is Mikan going to attend to all of Nagito's needs? Damn it, this is a dilemma. I don't want to get sick, but I'm jealous of that disease. Soda, stick to simping for Sonia. Don't start just being a weirdo. Now's not the time to say stuff like that. How about you, Fuyahiko? Looks like things are getting pretty strange.
Even so...
But now's the time for us to do our best. We need to stand firm until Nekomaru comes back. Don't overwork yourself too much, though. Your wound hasn't fully healed. Yeah, I can't slack off now.
Jeez!
That disease still looks dangerous. Nagito, Akane, and Ibuki aren't acting normal. If it spreads to anyone else, a killing is bound to happen.
Let me tell you.
Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that.
But
those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing wow before they start bothering us.
that is...
Hey, Hyoko. I know, it can't be that easy. Oi! So, it's so important. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease. Make sure? What do you mean?
Which cockroach
Jeez,
said
well, don't you
that?
get it? We need to isolate them from us so we won't spread the disease. Isolate?
You.
Can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that. But still, isn't isolating them a bit harsh? Well, no. No, looking at the real world right now, no. Hey, if everyone catches the despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know?
Is this bad?
You're right. There's no way we should ever allow it to spread. Hold on a sec.
Hey.
Isolation. You mean we need to quarantine them inside this hospital, right? Chiaki, don't tell me you also agree with this.
What's wrong?
It's to prevent a killing. As long as that disease is Monokuma's motive, we just need to ignore it. A killing, well, if we do ignore it, a killing will happen again. To prevent that, we need to prevent the disease from spreading. That's why we need to quarantine them.
Like...
Even if we quarantine them, who's going to take care of them? Mikan's going to stay here anyway. She's been touched and infected all over, so it's possible she's already caught the disease. But there's no way we can leave her by herself.
Hey.
Then why don't you stay too? Huh?
Huh?
Now that I think about it, you touched them when you took their temperature, right? Oh. So I'll leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens. Contact you? How am I supposed to do that?
Jeez.
Oh right, we need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease.
Hey, you.
So, I'll let you handle that, Kazuchi. Yeah, got it.
Fine.
Fret not, we are not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens. Nearby? There's a motel on this island. Oh, that's why the motel is there. It makes sense. Gundam will just rest there instead of his cottage. When the matter is resolved, we shall stay the night there.
Aww.
What? We would have to stay in such a dirty place?
Silence.
What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get here if something happens? Also, if this disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe.
This is the Tanaka
This,
Empire!
we must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect.
You...
They're just hamsters, dude.
I'll destroy
That is an
you!
unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my 4 dark devivers of destructions hamsters?
Jeez.
Fine, I'll just stay in the motel, okay? Jeez, how annoying. Even if it's a quarantine, we're still going to be on the same island, so just call us if something happens. What are you frustrated for?
I don't like
This is obviously a trap. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to all fall like that?
So...
It's not like we stopped being friends. I don't want the killing to ever happen ever again. We can't prevent that if everyone gets sick, you know.
You know, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we're gonna lose together here, you know.
That's right.
Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants. Hey, Hyoko. What did you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off?
And?
What? What's wrong with that?
Huh.
This must be that moment. It's not that like Mikan and Hajime are enough people.
You.
Are you saying you're gonna stay here too? Huh? You too? This life of mine is to spare anyway. Fine then, do whatever you want. Hey, Fuyahiko, are you sure? You might end up endangering yourself, you know.
Jeez.
Hey, don't make me repeat myself.
Hey.
You really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest to you, too. Whatever's happening over here, just leave it to us. We'll make sure to keep that disease from spreading. Attaboy, Fuyahiko. Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease?
I am sorry.
I'm sorry we are forcing this upon you like this. Now, what everyone else is saying is true, so it's okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. We'll make sure to find out the mystery of the despair disease while you're all here.
I think.
Probably. I really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Now then, I shall excuse myself. I am counting on you. And I'll make sure to figure some way to communicate later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Do your best and try to stay alive. It was like that, the others left, leaving me and Fuyahiko at the hospital. Never expected it would turn out like this.
Jeez.
It's not like it's their fault. It's that bastard Monokuma's fault. I can't believe he'd actually arranged something as irritating as a disease.
Hello.
Thank you for waiting. Yeah, they finally finished changing. Everyone's resting in their rooms. Huh? Why is it just you two?
Huh?
You know. I know. They must have left to get fruits to bring back later. Yeah, everyone is so kind. I'm so glad everyone is so thoughtful towards their friends. Well, like I said, we are all equals when we're sick. Let us work together and do our very best. Hajime, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation. That's quite a burden I have to bear. And so we decided to split into two groups. In the hospital, there would be 3 people who caught Monokuma's despair disease: Akane, Nagito, and Ibuki. There's also Mikan, who's nursing them back to health. And as a safeguard, Fuyahiko and myself, or forget ever, that's 6 people staying at the hospital. Chiaki, Gundam, Kazuchi, Sonya, and Hiyoko are staying at the motel on the same island. As for Nekomaru, he's not back yet, but anyway, until we do something about the despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we have no clue what we need to do. Seriously, what should we do? I guess this is my room now for a while. Huh? Suddenly woke up. And if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier, I discussed with Fuyahiko and we decided to take turns resting. That's right, that's why I came on the on-call room on the 2nd floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. And I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body feels heavy for some reason. No, it's not just heavy, it feels somewhat soft and... Alright, I know, okay, I know they're trying to be like, oh, it's a bit of saucy, sexy fan service moment again. But with everything Mikan's been through, I can't help but be like, yeah, okay, Mikan, you just rest, girl. If you're cozy there, don't let me stop you. I wish your panties weren't in frame, though.
Mikan!
But I would just grin and bear it. I'd just be like, okay, this is weird. I'm just gonna stay, though, because she's had to deal with not 1, not 2, but 5 people who are either injured or unwell at the same time alone. She would be extremely exhausted. If her comfort is being able to just kind of cuddle up with someone, I wouldn't stop her. I'd be like, you know what, girl? How insanely hard you've worked, you've earned it.
It's tickling me.
Move! I can't breathe!
No, you can't. Don't move around. Huh? Hajime? No!
Hajime, are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish purple shade. It might even be a severe cyanotic reaction. Hajime, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. Mikan finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders, and began shaking me intensely. Somehow, that was enough to get my consciousness to drift back to reality.
Hajime!
Hajime, you regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died. Me too. I thought I was gonna die. I'm sorry. I thought about taking a rest in the on-call room, but you're already asleep, so... Doesn't mean you can climb on top of me. Yes, it does. We disagree on that, Hajime. If she wanted a cuddle buddy, she could get a cuddle buddy. Maybe she shouldn't have suffocated me, but if she wanted a cuddle buddy, so I genuinely would defend her on this. If this was like reality, I would genuinely be full defender. It's like, no. You've worked harder than literally anyone else on this island right now. You want to rest? Rest. If you want a cuddle buddy, I will grin and bear it. Even if I'm just sitting up reading a book and you're just kind of like asleep next to me, I would be willing to just kind of give up my time, you know? And like, she's earned it. Then I'll be on the bottom next time. Mika, no. That's seriously not what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Hey. Fuyahiko's like, I heard all that. What are you guys doing? Cuddling. It's very cute. Fuyahiko. No, it's just, oh, you didn't get the wrong idea.
Don't tell
Are
me.
you guys sleeping together?
Bastard!
You dirty, rotten bastard. You guys are fucking high school students. Seriously, you've got this all wrong.
Damn it!
We don't have time for that. No, he's in danger. Danger, what? When I peeked inside his room earlier, he looked like he wasn't breathing. Huh? This is bad. Now's not the time for us to rest. Meekun, like, vigorously leapt out of the bed and she was still in the bed? So we was just in the bed together and she had her hands on my shoulder shake. Yeah, no wonder it looked weird.
Damn it!
Jermaine, now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. Seriously, I'm not... Can I chase after Meekun as she ran into Nagato's room? Nagato, please get a hold of yourself. Despite Mikun's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagato react at all.
Don't tell me.
No way he died, right? The way Discovery knows when it's been playing, right?
Hey, fidget!
Damn it, he's totally waiting for it. I was like, he's like got his finger on the button.
Damn it!
This looks very bad. Meekun, is Nagato alright? Looks like his breathing has returned. Really? But his condition is unpredictable, and that's putting it lightly.
Hey!
How light is that? Is it sweet potato sauce? Like, Monokuma was literally, like, resting on the button, like, can I press the body discovery announcement? Because even if he died from natural causes... No, actually, he said that's the only thing that wouldn't do it. And it is his disease, so wouldn't it be that he's the killer? Wouldn't we have to pin it on Monokuma? Yeah, so Monokuma said dying of sickness isn't counted as a murder, but he deliberately gave him the disease, so does that bypass that ruling?
Well?
So that's pretty light. Who's going to interfere?
Hey.
Hey, look, isn't Nagato's mouth moving? You're right, he might be trying to say something. Nagito! What happened? He said his name. Mikun softly tilted her ear towards Nagato's lips. What did he say? Apparently his condition has improved, but he feels quite refreshed. Since Monokuma said that Nagato has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite and actually feels really crappy.
Like...
What's going to happen if he just dies? We're not going to have to do a class trial, right? Don't talk like that. Nagato is never going to die. I will save him by any means necessary.
I see.
Got it. Then I will leave Nagato's life to you.
Yes.
Yes. Far from her usual self, Mikun responded assertively and went back to tending to Nagato. If we stay here any longer, we might just get in the way.
Damn right.
Then follow me. Oh, don't give me an ass kicking for all that stuff with Mikun. While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you. Goods? Aren't something dangerous, right?
Anyway.
Let's go to the lobby. Hey, dude, let's go.
Damn right.
I love that voice line. I need to hear it one more time.
Damn right.
Anyway, let's go. This is such a clean delivery. Oh, the rooms are labelled. I'm getting like... Okay, I'm getting like the first game nostalgia, seeing a door with the label on it instead of it like a mailbox. So Ibuki's there. Okay. Where's Nekomaru? Oh, that was weird. That didn't feel right. I was expecting it to teleport. The heck is this? Can't go into it. What's going on with that? Conference room. Can we investigate these? Oh, we can. Let's do a look-see around. This room is... There's a lot of chairs and desks here. I guess it's sort of like a conference room. Is there a Nekomaru hiding here? Is he going to tell me why are we here?
Hey,
What
bastard.
did you come here for? The goods were in the lobby, remember? Can we move this? Big curtain. Big black curtain inside the hospital? Doesn't seem like it belongs. It's because this is a conference room. Let's check out the staff room. Oh, the on-call room, sorry. Oh, this is literally my room, got it. So this is the spare room on the second floor. So Nekomaru must be in the fourth room then. And this is... Which also then doubly makes sense why Mikun ended up in the same bed. This is the only spare bed. What's she gonna do? Wake us up and say, hey, I'm tired too? Admittedly, I would have moved, but you get what I mean. please, I hope in the third game the camera turning speeds increase. And then to watch this weird anime. Oh, there's a Monokuma.
Huh? Are you serious?
Nice. What the? Does that count as well? No, it doesn't. I should have looked this way. Operation room. If I'd only looked this way, exam room. Alright, let's just go to the lobby. This Monokuma's being a weirdo. Well, he's always a weirdo. Hey, Fuyahiko, what did you mean when you said goods?
Damn right.
Damn right. I love that voice line. I don't know why it clicks for me so much. Look on the top of the reception desk. Top of the reception desk? Surveillance camera and and a viewer. At this rate, it looks like a monitoring camera unit. Hey, what is this?
Huh.
Perfect timing. The blue light is blinking. Does something happen when it blinks? Seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button just below that light. I have to press the button. I did what Fuyahiko said and pushed the button. I'm going to see myself on it.
What's up?
Oh, no, it's a communication device. Hey, is this Hajime? Yeah, loud and clear. Looks like it's perfectly connected. Kazuchi? Then this is a way of communicating.
Huh.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way of communicate he was talking about.
All right.
Looks like it's time for the ultimate mechanic to shine. You know what I like about this? We actually get to see his ultimate be used for something. There are so many characters in the first game and this one where it feels like their ultimate means nothing. It's just an excuse for a character trope. You know? Like, we've got little things like Ultimate Princess, she's a little bit highbrow, and like, that's it. But the Ultimate Swordswoman used her sword as part of her case. That I was like, oh, that's cool. But you go back to like the first game, and it's like, what has gambling got to do with Celeste and what she did in Case 3? What does fanfic writing got to do with Hifumi and everything that happens in that game involving him, you know? Other than his like obsession with the laptop. You know, like, there's a lot of like ultimates I feel like they got underutilized. And so actually having one here that actually gets a use of it and it actually has relevance to the story and how things work, it's nice to see. You know, these characters have ability, they should be able to use said ability. How about it? This is what I've been working on. Remember that alley with all the shady looking street booths? That's where I found this. It's a surveillance camera for household use and I just tweaked it a little. So now it's basically a video chat device. Well, it's pretty hit or miss. Video chat, huh? It's true, we don't have to worry about getting infected with this.
That's right.
So it may be a hassle, but we'll be contacting each other from now on, okay? This was only a test from this time, so I guess this will be pretty fun. Okay then, see you later.
Huh.
Kazuchi left this while you were resting.
Damn right.
Damn right. It's almost as satisfying as Mihiru's jeez from before, where like the delivery of it is just on point. This surveillance camera unit comes with a surveillance camera and a monitor. Anything the camera records is broadcast live on the monitor. So he prepared 2 of these sets and swapped each of their cameras. I see, so swapping the camera, his monitor will display what's on my camera and vice versa. Apparently he also modified it a little. His widened its narrow communication range from beyond just household use.
Even so.
But even so, it still has a limit, so apparently the signal can't reach from the hospital to the motel. Then we can't communicate between the hospital and the motel. You didn't notice? He was contacting you just now from the music venue near the motel. From there, the signal reaches the hospital with no problems. But they're staying at the motel, right? What happens if we can't reach them when we need to?
Damn right.
I thought the same thing, so we arranged times for us to contact each other. It's set up for us to communicate 30 minutes after Monokuma's morning and evening announcements. So our next contact with them will is going to be tomorrow morning. Don't sleep in. He's well prepared, as expected of the heir of an enormous organization.
Huh?
What is it? Nothing.
Ahem! Hope speak. It is now. Please
10 PM,
return to
search
your
your rooms.
Robin.
If Monokuma suddenly reintroduced that rule
No.
of you can only sleep in your cottage or you'll be in trouble, then we'd be in trouble. Any time already? Where should I sleep tonight? You planning to use the on-call room of a certain someone again? Like I said, it's not what it looked like.
You guys.
Hey, aren't you misunderstanding? A hospital is a facility for sick people. So it's not for lodging for young romantic trysts, you know? You too? What are you talking about?
I don't like this.
Yeah, as while I always loved the first game, they pretty much never used their ultimate talents. Right? Like, there was never anything involving biking that you got from Mondo. There was never anything that was like... Well, I say that, Byakuya being an arsehole was a pretty good showcase of being the affluent progeny. But it's like, Kyoko used her ability. You just didn't know it was Ultimate Detective straight away, but she used that pretty well for like the whole game. Ultimate Pop Sensation, did she really use any of that? No, she never went singing or anything. She just, you know, tried to kill someone, failed and died in the process. Chiaki never wrote anything. Oh, sorry, Chihiro never wrote anything. Anyway, your generation has fallen out of habit of looking at bulletin boards. Come on, take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there, right? A notice on the board? Talking about this. Hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. Also, disregarding patients who need to be accompanied overnight, stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden. So we're not allowed to stay here, is that what he's saying? Right? It's like the notices you see inside hospitals. You can't stay overnight here.
What are you saying?
There is one patient who needs to be accompanied. Oh, you're talking about Nagito, right? Then I will allow just one person to accompany him. The rest of you need to hurry up and get out of here.
Jeez.
Hospital precautions, my ass. He should have said so sooner. Only one person can stay tonight, and there's no way we can make Mikan leave.
Jeez.
I guess we have no choice. We should head back to our cottages then. You're right. Even if we stay here, we probably won't be able to do anything. After explaining the circumstances to Mikan, we decided to go back to our cottages for the time being. If we come back the next morning and someone's dead, everyone, literally everyone, but Fuyahiko and I are suspect. Because everyone's near each other, so someone could go over there. So Fuyahiko and I are going to be the only ones sleeping in our cottages tonight. I'm a little worried. No, the ones who are stuck in the hospital should be more worried. What's the point of me getting more so worried? Alright, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital right away. I feel bad leaving Mikan alone. I guess for now, I'll just try and get some sleep. We're not going to get a third free day, are we? Something's going to happen in the night.
Monokuma
Good evening. It's time for Monokuma's cooking class. Today, we're going to learn how to make, tiyaki. The first thing you'll need is a time machine. We will travel back in time to the Meiji period and meet a person named Saijiro Kanabe. He used to bake and sell turtle-shaped pastries, but unfortunately they never sold all that well. It's important that you gently cheer him up because he's going to be disappointed in himself when you meet him. From there, get serious and insist that he try making his pastries fish-shaped because they'll sell better. Once that happens, he'll happily bake his pastries in the shape of a fish. And as for the final touch, he'll name the pastries Taiyaki. Okay, with this, you finish making Taiyaki.
Brought to you by Monokuma.
This concludes Monokuma's cooking class. Just before we continue, I'm going to take a short bathroom break, so I'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. And then we will see who's likely dead. Probably someone from the hospital. It'd be kind of surprising if it was someone from the motel, but at the same time, if it is someone from the motel, then the whole disease was a red herring, so it could be more interesting. But either way, I'll be back in a tick. Just going to use the bathroom. I'm back. Let's see how this goes.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee. Good.
Yeah.
Now then.
Let's book it straight back to that hospital. I'm worried about Meekin and the others. I should hurry over to the hospital. The moment I got out of bed, I immediately left my cottage and headed over to the hospital.
Yo.
Yeah, you came early today. You're the one who's early.
Damn right.
Damn right. Well, I just got here. So what should we do? Let's do a little time before we need to make contact. When I go to Nagato's room and check up on him? Yeah, I'm worried about how he's doing. Worry? Why do I have to worry about a guy like him? Still. Please no one be dead. Oh, if it's gonna be someone, make it Nagato. Make it that he was like... The mystery is that it's made to look like it was the disease that got him. But actually someone killed him. I'd be fine with that. Mikan, how's Nagito doing? Same as usual. No, actually, he might be worse than yesterday. Uh-oh.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious? His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into critical condition sometime today. Is he that sick? But as long as I'm his nurse, I will never let Nagito die. Ever! I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Hey, Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, got it. After being reminded of how powerless I am, I left Nagito's room. If this is supposed to make me care about Nagito, it's not gonna work, I'm sorry. Oh, you're right there, hi. I mean, signal lights blinking.
Now then.
It's like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. We have a lot to explain to them. Soon enough, a familiar voice showed up on the other side of the monitor.
What's up?
Hello, how is it? Can you see my handsome face? Yes, I can see you real clear. We're good on our end too. I can see your broke-ass faces. Might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Hey, are you the only one over there?
Nope.
Nope, we're all here except Hiyoko. What happened to Hiyoko? It seems we all took, like, aberrant... Right, let me say that again. It seems we all look like aberrant... Aberrant? Aberrant. Aberrant is the word. Let me try that one more time. It seems like we all look like aberrant enemies in the eyes of that coward. She locked herself in her room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured. She's even being cautious on the others in the motel, huh? Looks like they're also in a testy situation.
Hey.
So how about you? How are you guys doing? About that, to tell you the truth, Nagito's actually in serious danger.
Ooh.
I already know he's seriously dangerous. No, not that. He's seriously wandering the border between life and death.
What?
What did you say?
However...
But he's going to be okay, right? Nagito is going to get better?
Hey.
First Nekomaru, then Nagito? That ain't funny at all. Well, for now, we can't really say. You really can't say? That's impossible. Monami, why are you on that side? Because it'd be dangerous if I got close to the hospital, because I don't even know what's going on there. You're really pissing me off. That was the stupid stuffed animal needs to be cautious about a disease.
You can't!
Please don't discriminate. That despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can even destroy this island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I will be on this side. Before I could respond to Monami, Fuyahiko had cut the connection.
Don't fuck with
That
me.
shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pisses me off. Damn it, I went outside to cool off. I could probably spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves and changes for the better. That's why we waited patiently. Because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On the side note, I kind of relax when I'm in a hospital. I pace back and forth around the hospital lobby. To be fair, it's very difficult to be at ease in a hospital as a general rule, at least for me. I find it a very unnerving place to be as, despite the fact it's, a place of healing. Fuyahiko entered and left the hospital many times, and just kept passing by.
Ahem!
10 o'clock.
Please
Yep.
now then, sweet.
So we'll give it half an hour and then check the thing.
Damn it!
Feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over and now it's nighttime already. It's almost time for tonight's transmission.
Jeez.
We should go back to our cottages when that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth though. But before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me.
Jeez.
They're not going to have a new clue anyway. I can handle this, and I'll leave it to you. What are you doing out? What, Ibuki? What are you doing here? You need to be resting.
Yes.
To tell you the truth, I've been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, it would just trouble you if I slept all the time, so I was hoping I can help you with anything. But it's better if I am sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It'd be a big help if you got better soon.
Understood.
Yes, understood. That's kind of scary. I hope she gets better real soon. I hope so too. I miss old Ibuki. Is she actually in her room or is she just standing around like a weirdo? She's just standing around. Get into bed, Ibuki.
Yes.
Just as you ordered, I'm getting proper rest, so please do not worry. Be a hospital bed. Okay, that's that. Let's check on the others. How's Akane and such doing? Before I go into Nagito's room, because I feel like a murder's going to take place. Oh, she's still upset. Well, makes sense. It's nighttime again. So dark. I'm so scared. I'm going to get eaten by ghosts. Usually she'd be more like, I'll beat the crap out of ghosts. Akane acting like this just isn't Akane. It's depressing. As in, I think this is going to be Nekomaru's room. It's like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anyone inside. Or not. There probably is, it's just the game doesn't want us to go see him yet. Oh, Mika, you need to get some rest too. Mika's too focused on caring for Nagito. She hasn't even noticed I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan. Hey. Mikan. No matter how many times I talk to her, she's not responding. Her back is turned towards me as she's focusing on caring for Nagito. I picked over Mikan's shoulder and said, Hey Mikan, are you okay? It's like you finally noticed. Ah, please don't surprise me. I almost got wet. Wet? Did you come to check on Nagito? I just wanted to see how he's doing, but you look pretty tired too. Is it better if you get a little rest? I hope I'm not mistaken. That'd be really embarrassing. Are you by chance worried about me? Yeah, pretty much. Of course I'm worried about you, sweetheart. You've been working non-stop for days. Thank you very much. I'll remember this moment until the day I die. I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of Nagito. I hope she understood what I said. But she's working so hard, it'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. It's exactly how I felt, so I decided to just shut up and go back to the lobby.
Yo.
How's Nagito doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than Nagito. She looks like she's had no time to rest.
Damn it.
Nagito's probably not doing so well. What about you? Are you guys done with the transmission? As I expected, we wrapped it up quickly, like they had nothing new to report. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but haven't been any progress. So on both our ends, it looks like we had no results.
Jeez.
Oh well, let's look forward to tomorrow. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. I'm 99% certain the only reason that bulletin board is there is so then we don't know what happens. It's the only reason Monokuma put it there, is to make sure something's more likely to happen because less people are around. Ugh. Or where it's piled so high that one side just isn't enough. And the more I think about it, the more I'm slowly beginning sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. Guess for today I should go to sleep. Best not dwell on it too much. And just like that, the first thing in the morning I need to do is go to the hospital again. I kept telling myself that as I sighed one last time and slowly closed my eyes. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took time. It took its time, hazily, like watercolored paint suspended in water. Slowly, hazily. What the? Look at his face. There was a classroom from somewhere. classroom that I've seen before, but I don't know where. I can hear voices. Someone's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. But was he that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring out the window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen. But even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. You don't know? Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope's Peak Academy. But it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. I wanted to run. To the place I deserve to be. Not here. To the place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that was possible. So he's the same too? Obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents who have to write the check. Leave me alone. I just want to become someone who's confident in myself. What is this anyway? Who are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I? Who am I? Sorry, I had to do it once.
Hey! Hey!
So I'm trying not to sneeze. It's sitting. You know when you can feel it and it's not happening. 1 second. Did you know that talking about a personal failure is a good way to break the ice when meeting new people? So I'm going to tell you my story of personal failure. Is it the first game? In a wild world I live in, the popularity is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself, so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately all I had was an envelope. Then when my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. You didn't even write it? So I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this. This letter was written with special ink, only those chosen by God couldn't see it. When I said that, all he said was that love letter was brimming with passion. However, things started looking bad at that point. The other people around us started praising him because he thought he could really read the letter. So he started hogging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. And eventually, he was worshipped by society. Now he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to his big mouth, he became a multi-millionaire. How regretful, what an epic fail. That was the story of my personal failure. What did you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listened to me, want to buy the vase? It's a pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal on it because I like you so much. Yeah, he lied to himself, told himself, made a story of himself, convinced everyone else but himself, made the vase. It's morning, huh? For some reason, my body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Wait a minute. Not again, Mikan! Well, I mean, thanks for coming. Thanks for, you need the rest, but why did you come all this way? I think we need to stop pretending that this is just her being cozy. Maybe, like, I'm her comfort person. It does exist. Some people have comfort items, some people have comfort people, where you just feel at ease when they're in the vicinity, even if you're not talking to them.
No, stop. It's hurting.
Mikan, again? Hurry up and move.
Also, I can kind of vaguely understand why Hajime's struggling to breathe. Because her thighs are surprisingly thick. And when you look, it's right on his chest. You know, funny thing about the human body, when it's on your chest, you can't breathe. You can't breathe. It really starts weighing on you.
I can't breathe.
You stopped moving. Now I can finally relax. Wait. Huh?
Sanosis again! Hajime's gone limp. He's got a hold of yourself. He gained consciousness. Oh, I'm so glad. I thought you died from suffocation. Please never let anything bad happen to this sweet summer child. It's my only request. It's bad enough you took Peko from me. Don't take Mikan. Don't take Ibuki either. Just for the record, game. I'm laying the rules now. Ibuki, Mikan, off limits. Alright? You leave them alone. Why are you here? Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet. Now you mention it. I came here to wake you up. It seems like I accidentally fell asleep. What kind of accident is that? It's good news. You see, Nagito's condition is stabilized. Really? And I rushed over to let you guys know, but Fuyahiko's room was locked, so... Oh yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Ibuki. Anyway, please hurry over. Nagito can probably be saved. Yeah, got it. Oh no, I was expecting there to be, we leave the room, and Fuyahiko is looking at us like, why was she in your room? Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for someone like Nagito. Oh well, that's not the thing about it. At the end of the day though, another death on our hands is another death on our hands, so if we can avoid that, that's for the best. Nagito's in the patient room, please hurry and see how he's doing. Yeah, can do. Oh, you're standing. It was Nagito who managed to sit up in his bed. Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came to see how you were doing. The twin Ibukis are singing. I see. Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas. Is he supposed to be cured? It's not like he's completely cured, he was just able to recover from his critical condition. They were utilizing their characteristics as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me. Which means there's actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas. That's the answer. After seeing this, it might have been better if you stayed quiet for a little longer. I'm so glad. I'm so relieved Nagito regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I feel dizzy. Somehow everything is spinning around me. That makes sense. How hard you've been working. You're finally at a break point. Your body is now stopped. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You've been exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? If you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You'll be mentally exhausted. So it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Yeah, I'll do that. And even though it's the morning, at night... Mikan wobbled about a bit and left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, it's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man.
Alone with Hajime. Huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you. He's always lying. What are you, like, you got a problem, dude? He's always lying. What is that supposed to mean? Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Yeah, bye. Let's go see if Fuyahiko's got back yet. Morning Monokuma announcement should be starting soon. Just wait in the lobby for the transmission. Huh? Surveillance camera's unit light's blinking. That's weird, it's not transmission time yet. Oh, I'm level 30 now, the light's blinking. See some sort of transmission from the other side. It's pretty early, so I haven't received the Monokuma announcement yet. Obviously something urgent though, so there's no way I can wait until Fuyahiko gets here. Alright, it's just me, I should receive the transmission. Press the button. What the fuck? Huh? Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light was shaking on the black curtains. Felt some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? What was creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it, there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. What is this? Didn't understand at all. What's going on at the music venue? And that's when it happened. No, don't you dare. I immediately was like, oh wow, so she's it's someone who's staying here. We've just seen Nagito. They don't have a big chest, are they? That's Ibuki. That could be Ibuki. Please, no, don't you dare. More saw silhouette slowly entering the frame with the side of the screen. Chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? So I raised my voice in surprise. The person in the hospital gown slowly started moving. No! If it's Ibuki, I'm not going to be happy. Wait, is there any rings on the fingers? There's got to be a way to confirm it's not her. It can't be Ibuki. Literally anyone fucking else but Ibuki I'll be happy with. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached the rope hanging from the ceiling. You kidding me? And at that moment... Huh? The screen suddenly went pitch black. Probably because of the candle. The only source of light had gone out. Hey! No matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other end of the monitor. What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I want to be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. Rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made.
Ahem. Good. Now
Yep.
then.
Just now. That was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyahiko should be arriving here shortly. I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. Please don't be Ibuki. Let me make it. I rush to the music venue with a prayer in my heart. Anyone else at this point, don't kill Ibuki. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. It is Ibuki. I saw the fucking hair. Ah, no. Damn it! Oh, it's absolutely Ibuki, the hair. I was too late. No! Ah! Damn it! I was too late. What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What's this strange hot air inside the music venue? Now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anyone coming? What's anyone doing? Body discovery announcement. That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody's noticed yet. I need to hurry. I need to let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry! I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Someone get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting out for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened. What? Don't tell me. Do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you? I won't let you. If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. Huh? Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah. Oh, my throat's going. Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is. Isn't it obvious? Chiaki, have you seen Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend just has the same symptoms as him. But there's no way we shouldn't check it out. Because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right? A killing! If that's true, we need to check it out. If that's the case, I will not stop you. Leave this place to me. And your fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily. That sounds like famous last words. Chiaki, can you go? Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right?
Hajime!
Hajime! Mikin, why are you here? Good timing, please help us, Hajime! Help us?
Hey.
Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime and Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Fuyahiko, what are you here too?
No shit.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Ibuki. Ah, it is Ibuki! I was playing the rest in the on-call room. I went to check on everyone before I did that. And Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden. Huh?
Perhaps.
So what Hajime was saying earlier. Everyone, let's hurry. Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me. Music venue? Ibuki going to be there? I don't care. Usually I talk to them, but this is more important. I need to see for myself that if it's Ibuki or not. I need that closure. It isn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey.
Is Ibuki inside here? The only way to know is to go inside to confirm. And if that hanged body is really Ibuki. Ah! Let's go. I clenched my teeth and reached my hand towards the door. Huh? What the heck? Why is it locked? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through it just a few minutes ago. Then why don't we try from another entrance?
Nope.
There's only the only entrance to the music in here. There isn't even a window we can go through. But why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but it won't open. The only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. The four of us, two of us are girls, you know. Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge in at the same time. Ready, set, go! At Fuyahiko's signal, we charge into the door at full force. Bam! Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all. Yeah, even with two girls here.
Let's go.
Alright, one more time. Fuyahiko signal, charge into the door one more time. Slam. It was like a live performance had just ended. The moment of silence just before the audience breaks out their thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yeah. What the fuck? What happened to her? She was in there a minute ago. There wasn't just a hanged body. So we lost Ibuki and the little shit. What happened to Hiyoko? She was only... What is it with this game and people just starting to show character development and then dying? At first it was Byakuya, then it was this. Yeah, and there's the body announcement.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
But here's the thing, and it's gonna do it twice because there's two bodies.
A body.
Yeah. Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means they're both dead. A hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. To be honest, I'm glad there's a bag over Ibuki's head. As the least they could do. Because if there wasn't, we would be seeing whatever the hell was her last expression as she hung. Hiyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hiyoko and... Who the hell is the other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be two victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw the hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still... Why? Why is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island. Shut up, we're like half of us are dead. Get out of here, Monami. Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag on the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes.
Yes? But what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton license in the wiring of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Fuyahiko ran over the wing of the stage and pressed a button to the control panel. Raw. Ah yes, the law of equivalent exchange. What, they take away my favourite character and my least favourite character at the same time? I'm sad, dude. I'm sad. I didn't want him to take Ibuki. Like, it's like I was getting nervous when they took Peko from me, and I was like, no, they've taken Best Girl, or like my favourite character from this. At least I have Mikan. At least I have Mikan. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off this hemp bag, okay? At least I have Mikan. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Underneath the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
Damn it! It's not my fault. Really, I did a better job watching over Ibuki. It's not your fault, Mikan. You did everything you could. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. Kick him. That you hate to see it, right? Dude, shut up. The root of all evil. How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone before you. Bringing everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko.
What?
Two people have been killed. Let me think about how this would work and who could potentially be suspect. My very first thought and I know it's probably intentional because of how that scene played out, is that it's a suicide. And then when Hiyoko showed up, I'm still... Maybe it's trying to make you second guess that. It's like a red herring. So maybe it was a murder-suicide. Maybe, like... I don't know. It's hard to judge. Maybe, like, Hiyoko, in her Hiyoko ways, made a comment. And because Ibuki was in 100% gullible mode, she took it dead serious and went and killed herself. She realized what was happening, freaked out. But then no, she's tied up, so that doesn't make sense. Someone had to have tied her up. I don't know. Let's just go into it. It's awkward.
What?
Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The other... Oh, great.
This is trouble.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe it. They did such a horrible thing. Oh, you two are back to normal then. That's a relief. Akane, can I have a hug? I need a hug now. You were the one that needed a hug before. I need the hug now. I've lost Ibuki. Like so, Akane, you okay?
Huh?
Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way.
You're talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. So, silly reason. Oh, so you cured them. You got bored because nothing was happening, so you cured them, but something did happen. Let me clear my nose again. And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, the despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? No one cares about the itty-bitty details. What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file! See ya
Woohoo, I'll be
later.
waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Again, we
cannot
have
be.
to do this again. We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these two, then we cannot let this be. If someone actually did kill these two, I'm leaning on the motel crew. I'm completely leaning on the motel crew. I don't think it will be anyone from the hospital. Because Mikan was overworked, way too exhausted to do anything, and never left Nagito's side. Nagito, as much as I pain to admit it, I doubt was involved. Akane wouldn't have done anything the whole time she was injured. Is it really a relief that Nagito to be fully aware again? I mean, at least we know. Like he's gone from him just, like, turning into a conspiracy theorist, to at least now we know where we're at with him again. And we can go back to just not liking him. But, I said Akane was way too mentally weak to do something like that. Fuyahiko, I have faith in Fuyahiko. I don't think it's him. Especially because I don't think it would make sense narratively if straight after Pekko's death he then killed someone, you know? I don't think that would work narratively. But then so we have to turn on the motel crew. Gundam was doubting us, so that's a possibility. He was immediately like, oh, I just think you're talking shit. I know it's because he's also worried of the disease, but that, I have to put that in mind. I don't really know beyond that. We'll have to see how it goes. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like this won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you...
Abandon your over-dependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. And to be honest, Mikan's going to be even more emotionally vulnerable because she's exhausted. You know what I mean? Like when it's like when you hear you watch like a soppy film, or listen to like a sad piece of music. When you're extra tired, you get more emotional than you would be if you watched it when you're wide awake. You do become more emotionally just weak when you're knackered. And if anyone's got a reason to be exhausted, it's her. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Also, where is Nekomaru? That's a point. Wait, I doubt it, but what if Nekomaru's involved in this somehow? And the big thing is, where has he been? He's not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru? Huh? Strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of despair disease. Something for you to worry about. If there's lingering after effects, that means we can't trust a fucking word you say, Nagito. Just throwing that out there.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about. That's a lie.
This is bad.
Since you're the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe.
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I'll definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. No one trusts you. It would seem we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I don't feel good yet. It'd be better if I stay too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right? Absolutely, Meekin. That's why I'm glad to have you around.
Damn right.
Damn right. Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting this up for a while,
Hey!
but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Because your clothes are so smothering. Since you can't stand it, I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuchi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it is really hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file. 2 victims this time, Ibuki Moeda and Hiyoko Saionji. Oh, the image, just a straight line across Ibuki. Ibuki's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What is that it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a very useful clue. Well, not yet! Strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right? Unless well, assuming Ibuki was killed and it wasn't suicide, maybe it was witnessed? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. But was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so
I'll definitely find
I'll definitely find the truth behind this case. I'm noticing a pattern that Case 3 has 2 deaths. Like how in the first game Case 3 had 2 deaths. I just hope it doesn't continue the pattern and Case 3 ends up being terrible. Well, that's what I think. Just I'd prefer if she had more confident sounding catchphrase. Right, let's start with the fact that the machine was busted up. Scouted remains of the machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
It appears to be a surveillance camera unit. Kazuchi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Well, even if they know they were being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit's been added. Do we see this camera? Can I investigate that camera? No. What do you think, Sonia?
something like
It's happened
this.
once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyahiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music, and now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't leave this thing alone, right?
So just as
We
I
must do
thought.
this then, for the sake of those 2 who have fallen. If only I noticed this sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so, I went to the patient's room and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. And so that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyahiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Mikan's account. Oh, that's gonna be my alibi if I get accused. People might go, where the hell were you? It's been I wonder if they'll do the whole, maybe it's the protagonist thing again. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, there it is. It's just being a little on the precise stuff. You have to analyze the stage instead. Alright, let's have a look. I don't want to check the body. Rope does attach to the batten lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anyone could have obtained this rope. Oh, that's me talking. That means anyone could have obtained this rope. And it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. We might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. Right, yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue, and I might as well search another place. As usual, no idea what he's up to. But thanks for the evidence anyway. We had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? Hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Alright, as much as it pains me. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's on Ibuki's feet? I noticed that she was hanging, but the soles of her feet were dirty. It's blood, right? There should be any external injuries in Ibuki. If that's the case... Alright, here's my new theory. Because Nagito is fucking loose, I have to acknowledge that he could have messed with something. I'm going back to my murder-suicide route. As much as it pains me to think of it, what if something happened and Ibuki, like, accidentally killed... the kid's name. I've already forgotten. Hiyoko. And she took her own life... like, in desperation because she realised what she had done, which is why there's blood on her feet. And then Nagito got here first, the little shit he is, messed with the crime scene, tied her up to make it more interesting, and then left and pretended to see it with everyone else. Blood belongs to someone else. Blood on the soul's been added to the truth bullets. At least that's my theory.
Right.
Hey Arjumi, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from the rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well...
That helps. So time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. That's true, there's many times of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the step ladder on her own. So right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that step ladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Well, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Unless it was suicide because... I think I've worked it out. I think it's because it's Ibuki. I think Ibuki took her own life because she, like, was tricked or something happened or whatever, and she ended up killing Hiyoko. Especially because when Monokuma was explaining everyone's disease, he was deliberately loose in explaining Ibuki's, yet very to the point when explaining everyone else's. It was like, oh, I guess the gullible disease, because everyone else is the liars and the crying, or the coward, you know? Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Stepladder is tripped over on the side. Or tipped, sorry. Must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Ah, isn't it that blood stain? Looks like there's a little blood on the left side of the stepladder. So I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I could think of. Blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is the one on the left side of the stepladder. What does that mean? And the candle that was used as our own, that was used for us to see the footage. The dull light from the video must be coming from that candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Unless there was a reason, because they needed to set up the stage prop. So I think Nagito definitely fucked with everything. Hiyoko's body is suspended against a pillar of the side of the stage. She's wrapped against a pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled, almost her sash is tied to the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. It might have been in the back room, and Nagito could have been there too. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes! Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? I've got a sneeze wanting to come again, that's not. So if I suddenly stop talking, you know why. Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do it. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Hey, hold on, don't tell me you want to search inside her kimono.
Huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would be a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with it now she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand. Let's go check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Yeah, except for when it's you. Ugh. Yeah, sorry. I felt a lot worse with this cold yesterday, so I know I'm on the healing end. So, if not the next stream, it'll be the stream after. I'll be back to 100% probably, and then we'll just be able to get through this a lot quicker.
Now then.
Let's see. But in saying that, I don't mind taking my time getting through this. I enjoy working out the mystery and piecing things together. Akane reached through the duct tape behind the Hiyoko, and she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it, she's tied up tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo.
Something. This is what you were looking for? This key?
Perhaps...
It's different than the keys to the cottage. Maybe it's a key to her motel room. Key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence. Question, how do you know that? How do you know about the whole thing that she was locking her room and whatnot? You did fuck with this, didn't you? Because you were unwell still, supposedly.
Isn't that right?
If this is a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of the kimono so we would notice it easier. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. So at some point we should check out her motel room.
Hey.
Also, not like I'm adding that to anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all of those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
The way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound of Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if it was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anyone faint. What have you got to say? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See, take a closer look on the floor.
See?
Look closely. Alright, there's a smudge so we wiped off. Wait, there isn't something. Isn't that bloodstain? Alright, so she was positioned there.
Yep,
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. Even the killer wiped off the bloodstain. It's because it's Nagito fucking around again. As long as the body is nearby. Actually, no, isn't there a rule that you can't mess with the crime scene? So, what could Nagito do? He couldn't really mess with it that much, other than rearranging the body. That would be allowed, because Byakuya was allowed to rearrange Chihiro's body, so of course that's going to happen again. But actually swabbing up blood, would that be a step too far? So what was the killer trying to hide? Black curtain hanging from the far side of the stage. Curtain's not wide enough, you can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. The curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section from the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. Just like it's a curtain from the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
They went this far. It's probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Well, let's open it, see if there's anything on the wall behind it. Oh, there are other things to investigate. The temperature? Yeah, they talked about the temperature being super high. So the AC unit, that's right. Maybe I'll have to adjust the hot air to the music venue like this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. Running out of the heater. There's 86 Fahrenheit? I don't know what that is in Celsius. Like, high anyway. It's like in the 30s at least. Oh no, wait, it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should at least cool things off a little. Control panel wing of the stage. So you can use the control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelit ambience to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have...
I see, so you noticed it too, Fiend. Noticed? You didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? That word is like curse. Look at the baton lighting? You mean that? I think it looks like a black paper stuck to the baton lighting. Yeah, so you finally noticed. Can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and... There is no need! Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Junpei! Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes on the brave soul of my fourth... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm gonna raise your eyes on the blah 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 blah. Feast your eyes on the bravest souls of my 4 dark divas of destruction. Hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and run up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward, as definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. There are my 4 dark divas of destructions. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with the paper?
Fine.
It's some kind of thick paper, though it doesn't have any special spells scribed onto it.
It was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt it's some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that they stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Right, now is that everything? Good. Let's start talking to people. I'll talk to you, my dude.
Damn right.
Yeah. Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it was broken. What happened to it?
Like...
Something like that is in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue? It might be... Oh, was that what was barring the door when we arrived?
Hey.
Remember when we came through the music venue? Well, it won't open. The only thing we can do is force our way through. So is the killing or the actions that took around it still happening? But then that would mean if there's no other exit, the killer would still be in the building when we got there. So that ticks off a lot of people. I wonder if it's going to be possible. The 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know. Doesn't matter if you can't do it or not, we have to try. Let's go. We're all in charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! You know we charged at the door, bam. The door was locked, so we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If it's stuck, if a stick was used to bar the door here, well, you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think the drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the door in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If it locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't have been able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door in the music venue. And they waited until they were ready at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? Isn't that what happened in case 1? Why are you criticizing it? That's literally what happened in case 1, where Teru pretended to still be in the room when he wasn't. If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was a kind of cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look at the weird glob on the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is it? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
It doesn't look like rubber, but she said that. Chiaki bent down and scraped off a semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nom. Why are you putting that in your mouth? Also, that was kind of cute. Nom. Yum yum. It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And its chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but it doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, it was originally a liquid that hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the doors. What are you talking about? As I thought, it tastes nasty. I spat the glob out of my mouth and left the area. So there's that bit about the taste. It's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Yeah, wouldn't that line up with the temperature? Maybe it's something that because of the heat, it melted to become that liquid. But then what's the liquid's purpose if the drumstick was already blocking the door? Unless it wasn't what was blocking the door, and it was a very elaborate ruse. But I don't know, that seemed overly elaborate. What about you little shit? Hajime, this might be impudent for me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. So he wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know. I see. That's disappointing. Did you direct your gaze to the brave statue of my 4 dark divas of destruction? Oh, okay. Hey, you okay? You still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knee starts shaking.
That's weird.
That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'll probably go away if I batted a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. Yeah, you're right. Is there anything else of immediate interest, or should I go into the storage room? Okay, so it says staff only. Looks like the storage room. Might as well investigate. Because this might be a clue as to what more have happened. And of course you fucking follow me in here. I do like that the game managed to pull off the same trick twice now, if we go back to it. In the first game, they make it so Yuri's going to be your assistant character, and then eventually it becomes Kyoko. In this one, they set up and it's like, oh, Nagito's going to be your assistant character, and then he turns out to be a piece of shit, and no, Chiaki becomes the assistant character. I doubt I'll get anything from this, but I might as well click on it for the sake of it. Alright, let's start looking around. Start with the mirror. See your whole body in this huge mirror. Use the checking costumes. Mirror this big. Check how you look. Then let's see what he wants. Nagito, did you go in to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. That's so. Was he trying to stand guard? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage? The duct tape binding Hiyoko? Probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that are used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be there on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not standing with the killer, you know. Yes, you are. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. It's the main reason why this case is really special, huh?
Man.
I can't say for certain, though. This guy's saying, as usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
You can explain to me in detail. I think I'd be able to give you more useful information. Really? Why not just confusing us again instead? You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Who me?
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. No, well, you probably do believe that, but you're wrong. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theatre. He left. Ugh. The movie theatre? Oh, there's something interesting in the movie theatre. A lot of different musical instruments lined up. Okay, into the case. Stickers. A lot of stickers with the venue place here. They made a bunch of them, too many left over. It's quite depressing. Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? It's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. Probably used for stage decorations. Big paper that's been put on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted over the front side of the wallpaper. And the edge of the wallpaper. It's a little torn, but what does this mean? I guess it's everything important in the storage room. Let's back to the music venue. Well, that's not going to be a truth bullet. Come on. I'll probably do what I did with case 2 and do all the investigation this time and then do the actual trial in the next stream. So I mean, how far into this are we actually already? Oh, 2:53. I didn't realise I started later than I did. Maybe I'll go a little longer. We'll see. We'll see. If the investigation ends immediately, maybe I'll see if I can squeeze in the trial. But if it's going to go on for a while, I'll wrap it up. I still need to talk to Mikan, and I need to make sure I can get those autopsy reports from her. Hey, Mikan. How about it, Mikan? You found anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. It's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. Let's see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up the entire time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
What?
Even if the heat's the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what the order of the murders occurred. First it was Ibuki and Hagakure. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killing. It's so common in detective novels, mangas and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How could an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing's order and the way they were killed, it was clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to go with something like that? Or go do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This
Clearly conceivable. The killer wishes to complete the imitation. God damn it, we need to go watch that film, don't we? Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? Imitation murder. One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried about there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Are you going to reinstate that rule of 2 victims only? If we get our hands too fast, a bunch of people could get killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blackwood can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Yeah, well, killing everyone at once is okay. The Blackwood could be able to secure an easy victory, right? Yeah, it'll just be a brawl. This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings, unless this was a murder-suicide. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. See, as expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. I don't even want to have to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that if Ibuki and Hagakure were killed by 2 different people, that would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. We can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we only choose one based on a majority vote, the other could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make it extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right? I'm glad Chiaki kind of like wiggled that extra detail out of Monokuma, because that was something I was wondering about. If there'd ever be a point where there's 2 killers on the loose at once. I think that'd be an interesting case to try and work out if there were 2 different killers at the same time.
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't
Alright,
like
fine,
this.
fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who's the mastermind. And let me give you a huge hint, because it made me say it. Gamer brains is not to be underestimated. I should just go up and go back to my cave. Let's see. So there's no possibility of 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yeah, that makes things a little easier. Plus, the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people. It means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. I keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I think Nagito mentioned something about that. And it can't be helped, I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Feelings? You should come by later too. Oh, and go there first, just to wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theatre.
You...
I see, so you haven't seen it still. It's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to. Yeah, I should get going too. There are office I want to investigate. And you're probably going to drop a crime scene for us again. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time. He's right. Might be good for you to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For Yoko, the motel. So, theatre, hospital, motel. Got it. Still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. Let me give it my all until the end. This constant stop and start is so annoying, but we're getting there. So I'm enjoying figuring this out, and I'd rather stream because I can still talk clearly. It's just like it's just my nose need to clear it, and you don't need to hear that, so I just mute the mic every time. Right, do we put up with Nagito's shit? Do we go check out Hyoko's motel room or the hospital? The theatre would be a really long time potentially. So I want to go to the motel first. Oh, you know what I should do when I'm leveling up so much? I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms of the motel. I should actually see if I can buy a new skill, or see if there's anything I want. Because I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It'd be fast just to ask someone. Let me do that now whilst I remember. Otherwise I'll forget. So I got 6 points. More focus, that could only be nice. Increases the time limit. I've yet to be in a position where I need to worry about that. Don't care about downshift. Decreases delay between firing bullets. Effective during non-stop debate and rebuttal. That could be nice. Speed of memorizing a statement. That could be nice. Cruise gauge recovers over time. Well, this one I can't get because it's 1 point too expensive. Decreases at a slower rate during everything. Increases damage to opponent when a statement is destroyed in PTA. That could be helpful. That was what we got from Sayaka in the original. That could be helpful. Increases bullet capacity in PTA. Yep. Easier to shift the mood in your favour. That could be nice. Sharpness increases by 2. Oh, so you can slash through things quicker. That would be very helpful actually. I might nab that just because it'd be easier. Charge increased by 5. Oh, well maybe I'll get that instead. Increases max speed. Oh, I kind of want that. Turning power, that could be nice. Jumping power. And that's everything. Ooh. I think I should get at least something for logic drive. So I will get... I'll get maneuver, and then I'll get the speed boost next time. I'll get clock up next time.
So
You're here, right? Come on out. You talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room is Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Yeah. Wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? How are you, Fuyahiko?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and when we were about to go back at the music venue, you met up with Mika and me. And we went back to the music venue. The entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
It's the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam. Oh, and this little shit. Buddy, yeah. Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Oh, are you suggesting that Gundam could be a suspect? Ooh. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. I see. So Kazuchi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Oh, you're taking it that direction. Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hiyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... so I think maybe... the reason why I thought maybe Gundam is I thought maybe, like, he used his goo, or whatever it is he found, put it in the door, just already broke a drumstick so it'd make it look like that, and then left it, and it was the stickiness of the door that actually made it difficult for us to break through. And during that time, he just was already at the motel when we got there, so it is just how it happened. Or something, but I don't know, that's a hard one to argue. While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Oh, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went into the movie theatre and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I felt like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body... What, do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you or encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. But that could be helpful. Right. Looks like it's locked, but key's inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Creak. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Seem any different? Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed a few nights. It doesn't really feel like it's her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Hello, Sonya.
Oh my.
Oh, did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of this disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? You know what I've noticed they completely got rid of? They got rid of that whole, like, reactive thing, where it's like the text is purple and you press triangle. They just got rid of it, it seems like. It hasn't popped up once. I would have thought it would have shown up by now.
Perhaps.
Her kimono. The kimono? Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she'd been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door in her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her sash anymore. Mihiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others may have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mihiru. That Mihiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mihiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Oh yes, you didn't say anything wrong, Sonia.
If that is the case...
Oh
how
no,
about
never
you do
mind,
it
you really
someplace
set her up
where
for
there is a
failure.
mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
You absolutely put her in that position by accident. It's not your fault, you couldn't have known. I don't think you're the killer. But, oh, that was unfortunate.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went down to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was that someone listening in to your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in to our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Unless they didn't. And like I said, it was an accident. Or if there was a killer there, they were targeting Ibuki and Hiyoko happened to witness it, so they killed them too. Something's wrong. But thank you for your account, Sonia. That'll be very helpful. For the simple reason that my throat's getting worse, I'll absolutely wrap up after the investigation and do the trial next time. Because I am struggling a little bit now. I mean, I've still got my water, and I've been sipping that as we go, but I'm starting to feel it a little bit. It's starting to fight me a little. Rusty, I don't see anything that looks suspicious. No sign that anyone made a mess in this room, so I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Bed isn't messed up. She was abducted. So she did go willingly at least. At least that's the impression I've got. I think that's everything we can get from here.
Anyway.
Hiyoko was killed between the time you discovered Ibuki's body and when you broke down the door. Oh, that's just recapping. Alright, I think we're done here. Okay, so we need to investigate the hospital. We'll do that, and then we'll go to the movie theater. Hey guys.
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? Didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used to be a part of the same unit. The video that was being filmed at the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed in the music venue camera can only be seen in the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I just swapped the cameras. Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered. So that's how you guys are able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. Literally a makeshift video call. That is clever. I'll give you that, Soda. For all of your simping problems, you're the ultimate mechanic for a reason. That's very clever. However, every surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, it did work like that. Let's beep it though, just to be safe. Surveillance camera on the unit top of the reception desk. Broadcast. Okay, it's not. Oh, it is significant. Hey, Hajime, there's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Well, why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera's units could record, but it's only good for household function.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit. I showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because it was only using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a step ladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was, their face was covered, but now I know it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the step ladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed the step ladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the scene went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even when it's dark. But the one I got from the machine alley is a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the step ladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the step ladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... I don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Don't look annoyed at me. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. The conference room. Why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might be overthinking it, but you seem a little upset. The problem with that evidence, though, is that it's just my word for it. I'm the only one who saw it. So someone could easily just say, well, prove it. Hello.
Now then.
Finally back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch... You can touch my boobs if you win. Nice. Let me just screenshot that for further use. Why? I'm glad I can't expect her old self. I need the comic relief. No, thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea. It looks like they're out of stock. I thought there was one gown for each patient room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo.
Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is one Nagito was wearing. If I had no choice, then I should have just used Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so it probably would have been able to fit in it. Hold on, what was it the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should have wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser.
Like...
What's up with dilly-dally? I thought I left Miku back at the music venue. Crap, I've got to get back soon. That's okay, he's already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. So, a gown's gone missing? Is that what that was trying to imply? Oh, I thought it's Ibuki's room. There might be something in there, but never mind. Just awkwardly got up these stairs. Right, you want to check the conference room. Let's do that. It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Yes.
Turn on the light. It's going to be fully... it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What? Fully exposed? Hey, Hajime? Poke your eyes out. You can turn on the light. What are you going to do? You going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did I finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki finish opening the curtain that was covering the window. Oh, she was trying to prove to me that they're blackout curtains. Got it.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to be completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful what light's shining through.
See?
See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? Still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yeah, she's upset. But still, what was that all that about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look like a troll fail.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? It's because we went, oh, you would have no way of knowing. She was just like, oh, come on. She'll be on to a different place. I'll just talk to her one more time if there's anything new. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry, I think. Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it. I think. She teasing me? She's doing a good job if it is, Hajime. You're falling for it like hook, line and sinker. The only thing I want to do is quickly... I know it said there's nothing in here, but I want to double check the staff room. Or the on-call room to see if there's anything different here. I doubt it. This isn't a room for patients. It's more like an on-call room for hospital staff. Plus, medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. It's the only on-call room. Looking in the hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Medical equipment, nursing tools, a lot of other medical stuff here. Store equipment, nothing in particular. Alright, never mind then. Thought it'd at least be worth checking. But there's nothing suspicious in there, so I'm still sticking by my I don't think Mikan's involved. I think it'd be really weird if she's involved. I really think if like she was way too overstressed and worked and just passed out in there, and that was just the last we saw of her. And it'd be a bit gutting if all that fan service of her like cuddling up to us was to immediately go to waste because she died. I wanted her to go somewhere. Well, not in the, let me say in the sexual way, obviously. I meant more like just getting to actually hang with her. Like as I said, she still hasn't really got her confidence. I want her to feel more confident, and it felt like she was starting to get glimmers of that when she was hanging with us, you know? Oh, how's the pet doing? I haven't checked that in a while. No real difference.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. Wasn't all that the square lighting? Is everything okay? Well, you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used the movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched the movie. I see. Then you really should watch that movie.
Hey!
Manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, sir. Did you call me?
What?
Hajime's the customer? You have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
You said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. That's what the tsundere Hajime looks like. You really are a tough guy. You're so devoted to be tsundere. You even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid him $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. Well, my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. You brought this for $1.5 million. But in the end, you're still gonna have to watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. He says in the invitation ticket, it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. They stamped today's dates onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. I'm not going to prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about the invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Oh, because it's my alibi. And they say, oh, imitation killer. Maybe you did it. And say, no, I didn't watch it till today. What I'm gonna do quickly though, because I don't know if this is like a lighting bug that's going on with all the squares, or whether it's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna save, and I'm going to quit and return and see if that changes it. No, but doesn't this look off? Like, it shouldn't look like this, right? Everything's all super squared up on the lighting. Like, is it like a visual glitch or something? I've been doing it for a little while, and I noticed it as well, like when I was outside. Oh, I tapped circle. I think Hajime is so prickly. Might be hiding in the past, but I know prima donna of the mascot world. You weren't called that. It's about time you showed your dere side, you know. Come on, level up a little. So wait for a bit, okay? I was just gonna leave because to see if there's anything going on outside that kind of confirmed it. But this doesn't look right? And what if I shut down the entire game? Actually, I can do if I turn the main menu, turn the title, do this. Now it's louder. Sorry, it is. See if that changes it. No, okay, never mind. I give up. It's either a visual glitch or it's supposed to look like this, but I'm leaning on the former. Alright, let's talk to you, I guess.
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you brought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it too? But even you said it should have settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know. Just leave me alone. Reminds me, that item should be on the top of the counter. Oh, that's where the bag came from. Oh, did I catch your eye? Dual-purpose tote bag, useful for carrying a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it. So the tote bag, that means...
What's this?
Oh, was you interested in buying that tote bag? That was just too bad. It already sold out. Who'd you sell it to? Stupid, there's nowhere I'd fall for that. There's nowhere I'd say something that revealed who the killer is. So the killer brought it. Ah! I remember you said that there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. So there's actually a second bag somewhere.
Well then.
No then, I should forget about that forget that carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now
Looks like the preparation's complete, so please enter the theatre right away. This is exciting. Alright, let's see what we're gonna go through. Yeah, the lighting, it's the same everywhere. There's definitely a visual glitch. I have to hope that fixes when I actually come off the game entirely. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. The title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Well then, please relax and enjoy the film.
This better be good. Oh, I'm already having bad vibes.
Monokuma was born in a remote
Jesus
village
Christ.
full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
What?
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami Scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami Lion who was missing her courage.
Oh,
so he
the
pumped her full of
disease
arrows.
wasn't the despair disease. It was that I'm going to force you all to be Wizard of Oz characters. The coward, the naive, the liar. They were Wizard of Oz characters. Can I tell you, the last time I watched Wizard of Oz, I was like 4. I have no memory of that film whatsoever, nor do I have any real desire to change it.
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow, that was awful. Man, movies are the best. The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head.
So...
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye. Too disgusted to let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. So, I should be referencing Wizard of Oz for the case? Oh, I'm not watching that film again. Because I don't remember anything about it. I was a toddler when I first watched it. Actually, I don't have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I have ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah, so you said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyaku's suspended body matched the lion's death too. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... If the killer's main goal was to just an imitation murder, they would have been upset about it. I'm not sure that's even true. Alright. Is that everything? Yep. I had a hunch.
Hello!
How's everyone doing? It's me, Monokuma. Yay,
Next
awesome.
week, the class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, you will. It's already time. So this again. I need to go back to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I could do is go. I honestly don't have a clue who it could be. I love that I'm going to this without even the slightest hint. You know? Like, after how many of them... It was like both the first 2 cases, I kind of had a hunch by the end, didn't I? Like, before we actually got to the trial, like, I kind of had a glimmer of a hunch that Peko could have been the killer in case 2, and I was dead set on Teru being suspicious in case 1. So that's already a plus over the case 3 of the last game. How it will turn out when we actually, you know, get into the trial and how it ends and who the killer actually ends up being, we'll see. But as it stands, also, yeah, look, the quality of Hajime looks a little low as well. I think something's definitely like gone wrong in the graphic department and like a glitch or something. So it's probably a good thing I'm saving and stopping now. But I can't wait to sort of break it out and figure out who it is as we go through. I just hope no more hospital antics after this, because Mikan deserves a break. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.